Will unmute, undeafen as the stream goes up. As we are back today. Hello, hello, everybody. We are back with Runarcana, your story, episode 8. I'll turn down the music a slight bit here. We have left off on quite a time. Would anybody care for that of an inspiration to do that of a small little recap?
This music here.
You know, I haven't done the recap before, so I think I'm going to give it a go. I may fail horribly, but...
You got it.
Yeah, I guess.
So, effectively, we picked up from where we left off last time, which was that we had just... I believe we just heard the people in the cavern, like, the session before last. So, Julie had relayed to the rest of the group that, hey, there's several other guys here talking about another emperor. And we took the very subtle approach of just effectively going up to them and being like, yo, what emperor? You mean Emperor Azir, right? And no, they definitely didn't. Which they were very accommodating. This very quickly turned into them using their own life force to power thunderstorms at us, which basically tore us asunder in the very first encounter. But, you know, it hurt them more than it hurt us. Slightly. So, after a lot of the party doing what the party do, most of them basically led to them taking their own life or just generally disintegrating, trying to take care of us. One of them got away, and we thought, you know what? We could give chase, but generally we need a minute. At which point our very good friend started to hear voices from what we just assumed was, you know, maybe tricks of the cove, given what was already happening with the crystals, with with our other little Yordly friend. And so we watched as he began to walk away and start to walk into a sand vortex. The rest of us were kind of like, please don't do this. This seems very, very ill-advised. I took to bird form to try and drag them out. I ended up being dragged down and got to see a wonderful display of faith as a giant, like, temple, local deity, guardian thing questioned what we were doing here, and in the moment of trying to bring some form of judgment to us, found itself restricted by giant deific tentacles. To which its response was, oh, right. I mean, I don't really want to die. If you want that crown of emperors, can't really stop you taking it. Up you go, back you go, farewell. So yeah, Thule got to meet his first god, second god, technically, depending on whose opinion you take. And then after we were well rested, we thought, should we actually follow those cultists? To the very next room of the cave, where they were very patiently waiting for us, with two colossal, I believe they were like animated statue things or some other kind of golem, and there were more of them with more lightning that they shot at us relentlessly, in the presence of this giant chained glowing orb thing that now we are once again licking our wounds. We are staring at this giant glowing crystal and trying to figure out what bad decision we're going to do today.
I didn't get hit a single time in that combat. I don't know what you mean, licking your wound.
I went down.
Speaking about licking some wounds here. So I personally believe in some type of system, not to per se try to have to keep punishing the players, but for players that consistently are able to get back up no matter how many times they go down. AKA, I will have to ask here at the beginning of this session, Zutark, for you to give me a 1d10 roll for a potential injury. Julie, you go ahead and get your inspiration. Zutark, you there? All right, on a 10, you do not get that of a pretty much a lot more of the more negative ones. Instead, you get that of a cool battle scar that you can describe however you want.
Well, I imagine because I got electrocuted a bajillion times that my body's just riddled with like scars of just like electric burns now.
Got some sizzling skin a little bit.
Yeah.
It's not too much, obviously. However,
Yeah.
I will now leave the floor open here to you guys, as you're at the moment in the presence of a very hefty feeling area. As I said, really only one of you can really understand potentially what this may or may not be just from the feeling around. Maybe two of you, but it does feel a lot heavier to breathe in here.
Oh. Bullocks kind of just lets out a big breath and is like, "Whew, hard fight, am I right, guys?" Well, not an injury on him.
You are a stupid human man.
Hey, I mean, this human man didn't go down.
Stutark want to hit him on the back of the head now. No, get over here. Get over here, you little bastard.
What's this look like?
Me just chasing after him, trying
This-
to smack him.
This looks like that of a huge blue-like gem, almost irradiating a blue-like essence around. That appears to be about 10 feet up onto that of essentially kind of like a rocky cliff into the side of this place. You see there is two chains going from its left and right side that proceed to essentially, you don't really understand it because it looks like the gem is somewhat floating a little bit or hovering a little bit up in the sky. However, you do see that the chains are connected to it.
In the midst of Melis, he was catching his breath to cast all the spells. He will walk over and be like, "Now hold on, everybody. let's all stay away from the clearly magical giant gem.
Gem?
Let me take a look at it first.
Different
Here-
gym. Different
Someone,
gym.
get him.
Yondo.
Someone get him. Someone
Different
someone
gym.
detain
It's a
him.
different gym.
No, just someone grab him, please.
Titanbark grab him.
Titanbark's unconscious.
Oh, somebody fucking help Titan.
I heard a gem.
Different gym, Yondo.
You trying to take the gems away from me?
No, it's a different gym than the ones that you like. Don't worry about it.
He kind of like, you know what? I'm gonna make him do his own check here. Not against you. This is towards himself. He kind of like, he looks confused because he kind of like sees this gem, but he also feels this kind of power while being out of it. But he also does have his own gems as he's kind of like thinking to himself that this gem isn't the same as his. However, it does appear to look powerful at least. So he's kind of confused at what to do at the moment. As you see, he kind of looks down at his crystals.
Okay, all right, hold on.
Meliodas, do you have anything to figure out what this thing is?
Give me a second. Give me a second. Let's just. Let me think here for a minute. What do I want to do? Could just make a simple check, but I'm trying to see if there's something else I want to do.
Yeah, while you're deciding that, Julie, what are you doing up there?
I'm just gonna. Not that I have the slightest idea how to perform medicine on a tree. I'm just gonna let a time bug. You okay, buddy? I'm gonna try and nudge him with the blunt end of my spear.
Tink, tink.
You need some water, big guy, or any burnt bits pruned?
You get
Titan Bug?
you get no response.
Buddy?
You don't even see the glowing eyes he's always had.
Okay, I'll just make a roll. What do you want me to roll for this?
You can either roll Arcana or Religion, or Investigation. Actually, one of the three.
Arcana, religion, or investigation. Hold on. Won't be that one. Probably not that one. Okay, it's gonna be religion. Did it roll? Oh, there it goes. Ew, 12. Not what I wanted.
With your religion check here, you proceed to try to maybe even ask that of the teachings from that of going in maybe to your ancient brewer, I think it is. The ancient
Buru, yeah, Buru.
the ancient Buru lessons on that of dealing with intense magic, or what you can definitely feel to be that of what feels like hefty mana around here. However, you were probably asleep for most of those lessons, or just not there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So unfortunately, you may not have the knowledge. You do at least feel that it feels. You at least can feel the danger of here. You feel as if you were to get closer to this thing. By this thing, I mean the gem. If you get closer to this thing, you are not certain of what may or may not what may or may happen. May or may not. Blah.
Well, let's take a step back real quick. I'm kind of look around. I don't really have many more spell slots to do a spell with, though. It's a problem. Hold on.
I mean, can I just make a quick insight check on these chains, I guess?
There's no. You wouldn't be able to get anything else from just the fact that it looks like the chains are connected to that.
There's no writing on them or anything?
No. These are just regular metal chains that have been connected into that of the floor.
And getting close, no like tremor sense or anything, nothing like hidden behind this rock or anything.
No.
I'm purposely not touching anything, and no writing on the gym just to make sure.
Yondel's getting closer.
Yondel, fucking Zutark, you like restraining people. Can you just grab Yondel?
What's the big deal?
Okay.
It's just another gem.
Just grab him.
Zutai's gonna grab Yano by like his ankle and just drag him away.
You have permission to bonk him over the head if you need to.
Ooh, my favorite part.
Can I want to take some of the crystals in Yondo's pocket real quick.
Oh, that's gonna go bad.
You try to grab for a crystal first and foremost. If you do, I'll say that like you can pull back, but like Yondo will immediately go to try to attack you if you do. It's my gems.
Don't worry, Zutark have idea.
You have another remove curse. You could remove curse.
Can I have Zutark?
Oh, I want the curse on there. I wanted to test something.
What does Zutark want to do?
I'm gonna shake Yondel and see if all of his gems come out.
Well, good. Okay, you can try that then.
I'm just gonna pick Melis. I don't suppose you can tell if 3 people are alive or not.
Hold on.
He's still unconscious?
Check up there.
Really?
Tully's just gonna give Titanbach another very knowing bonk with the staff and be like, his eyes stopped glowing. I haven't got any potions. I'm not a tree surgeon. I don't think I have any water on me either.
Well,
So
Would water just actually wake him up? I don't know if it quite works like that. I don't know if it quite-
So first and foremost, Zutark, are you trying to shake Yondel?
Yes, I'm trying to shake the gems out of his
You try to
pockets.
shake. You try to shake Yondel. He proceeds to attack you.
Oh my fucking god.
Pulling out that of his rapier very swiftly.
Isn't he grappled?
He said he was being hanged by his legs. Like he's trying to shake the gems out. He still has his arms. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh my god. Can I
Yeah, you can still
fucking
attack people that are grappling you. Like that,
can
that's
I
always
knock
an
the
option.
can I knock the weapon out of his hand?
You can attempt to, but he is just wildly swinging right now.
I'm gonna attempt to knock the weapon out of his hand. What do I roll for that? Gonna attempt to disarm him.
Let me see something real quick here.
Okay.
Is this doing it again?
Hold on.
It is doing it again. I just fixed this.
Titan Bark wakes up and gets 6 healing.
If he's not dead already.
Give me a second. Let me. I need to do a couple things here. As I'm trying to figure out something here real quick. You need to give me a Volix. You need to give me a. What are you? How you doing it? How you trying to disarm him?
I guess like going in quick, like, you know, jumping to dodge a sword swing and slapping it out of his hand. Probably more acrobatic style than athletic if I get a choice.
Right. Isn't there actual rules for disarming?
I don't
Well,
know.
Pretty sure there are.
I've never tried to do it before.
well, so it's DM between an athletics check to pull it from their hands or a sleight of hand to slip it out of their grip.
Then sleight of hand.
All right, wait, hold on. This is saying a different rule. Hold on a second.
A second.
Foundry died.
Yeah, I'm trying to fix something here. Okay. I fix it for now. Now I'm not doing the crit glitch. I don't know why it keeps glitching out like that. Okay, I got it. What was the thing you were saying?
So the attacker makes a roll contested by the target's strength, athletics, or dexterity acrobatics. But I think the attacker just makes a regular attack roll though.
And I
the
make an
def-
acrobatics check.
No, if you
No,
want to
he's
disarm
making
him,
the acrobatics.
yeah, so you just make an attack roll, like a regular attack roll. He does a contested either strength, athletics, or dexterity acrobatics check. If you win, you don't do any damage, but the defender will drop whatever their weapon is in their hand.
Well, I don't think he's winning that, but we'll try. Oh wait, you said athletics or is it acrobatics?
He got a nat 20.
You
It
pick
doesn't
either
matter.
one. You pick athletics
It
or
doesn't matter.
acrobatics. Yeah.
Yeah,
the
you
the
go.
defender gets to pick what they use.
You proceed to like kind of try to knock it out of his hand, but he knocks yours back very swiftly. He is wildly swinging right now. These are my gems. Leave me alone.
Wow, he actually needed that nat 20 to beat that too. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I didn't think he was gonna win that. Also, we gotta go back to you, Bellis, here because I was trying to explain something here to you.
Okay.
Up here, when you proceeded to put your cure wounds onto Titan Bark, you you noticed that nothing has changed.
Oh, okay. So he did not heal anything at all?
Because he's a construct.
Or he's just dead.
I can't
he's an
I
Anvil
won't
plant,
say
Arcane.
anything specifically just yet, but it did not feel like it took effect.
This be rather peculiar. The gym might be sucking up all the magic, or some other things. He kind of looks up and down. He goes, "It's too big to just drag out of here."
Surely still gonna try. Like he's gonna. I'm gonna attempt to like try and find one of the leg joints of Titan Bark and try and like pull him out the room if I can.
I'll keep watch with Yondo with Zutark as we try and shake these gems out of him.
Can I try to grapple his hand that has the sword in it so that he stops swinging at us?
I mean, if you were, the issue is, what do you, because you're trying to do multiple things. You could either try to shake it out of his pockets, the stuff you're trying to shake out, or he's going to be finding a way to attack somehow right now.
Can't we just
Well-
non-lethal knock him out? Just hit him a bunch of times?
That is an option, yeah.
Because this
I
is
can.
actually getting annoying.
I can punch him many times.
What does this do? No.
I mean, it just depends on what you guys are trying to do.
I'm gonna cast it on this spell on Titan Bark real quick. Does this do anything? Do I notice anything different about him with this?
No, you don't notice anything different, but you start to hear something. A crack, crack. What sounds like coming from that of Titan Bark.
What is this noise coming from him? Is he up? Is he moving? What's happening here? Tuli, do you hear this noise coming out of Titan Bark?
Crack, crack.
Yeah, I hear it. I'm gonna try and like look around, check his bark in places.
You check to be that of, at the moment, his stomach. And looking at that of his stomach, you can see what seems to be like wood starting to split. And as the wood splits, you will hear more crack, crack as it kind of crumbles. The wood somewhat crumbles down from side to side. As what will come
Oh
from
my
this, you will
fucking
see
God,
that
No.
of a tiny Titan Bark coming out from this
Oh my god,
big
my name
wooden
Groot.
Titan Bark.
My name Groot.
Oh my god.
You guys hear, well, this is new.
Oh my God, he's a sapling now.
Is this meant to happen?
All right, I'm not.
This
too
hasn't
sure
ever
about-
happened. I don't know.
This isn't like a recurring life cycle. This isn't you on like your fourth regrowing. You don't have like a set of instructions of like where to plant you or whatever. Oh, good. We all get to learn together. Excellent.
He looks over at that of the big shield that he would be able to use normally, but right now he definitely cannot, and he looks saddened as a tree.
Oh,
As a
don't-
small
don't-
tree sapling.
Don't. I'm just gonna walk over and like pat his head and be like, "Oh, don't be sad, little guy. I'm sure some of the Standcrafters or other members of the Emperor's service will be able to retrieve the shield and look after it to you until you take root or I don't know how you grow, but I'm sure we can keep it safe until you can hold it again.
I have seen everything today. Mel will turn around. She will go back to worrying about this crystal now.
Hello? Can we get this guy's crystals already?
You're my crystals.
Can somebody help us over here? Should we knock him out, Melius? Or
Just grab his hand and then I'll grab his leg.
I tried that already.
Try it again!
I'll try it again. I'll try to disarm him again.
I'm warning you. Don't do it.
I swear to God, if he gets on the nat 20.
Well, he can beat an 18 this time.
Oh my fucking...
I told you, don't do it.
Okay, Zutark, bonk him over the head.
Okay.
Non-lethally, Zutark.
He needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Bit annoying.
Oh my god, he actually just rolled high enough.
He's crazy.
Zutark, hit him over the head.
Alright, I'm gonna fucking choke slam this motherfucker.
Non-lethally. Non-lethally.
How do
What is
you want to give him the go to sleep treatment? The
Yeah.
go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to choke him out. Just put him in a headlock.
I will make sure you regret this. I won't even make you roll for it. He will just eventually become unconscious.
Jesus.
Now hurry up and grab the crystals already!
I'll grab a crystal from him, grab a couple of them.
Hold on a second.
Do I need to make a save as well because of what's happening? Because of
You would need to make a saving throw if you're planning to grab the crystals.
yeah, I'm gonna grab a couple of them. So
Give
What
me
is it,
a
wisdom
wisdom
or-
saving throw. I believe
Got
the DC was 15.
16.
You feel the dark. You feel like a dark kind of influence start to try to seep into your mind, as for a second for a second you almost felt that of bloody rage until you kind of snap out of it, whether it's between your own will or maybe that of a higher power helping you.
Nice. Nagasaburos protects. Okay. That's what these little things these crystals are. Okay. Yeah, you all might want to step away.
I step away.
Sutark, drag Yondel away somewhere as well, please.
I get behind the rock like it's a blast shield.
Alright, I'll throw him over my shoulder and carry him behind the rock.
Like a sack of potatoes.
Well, this guy definitely weighs less than a sack of potatoes.
Okay, alright. What is my spin score? 14? Not the worst. Alright. I am going to throw the crystals at the big crystal. And we're just gonna
What are
see
you?
what happens.
Are you like a bag or something? You just are you like what are you doing? Throwing one? You throwing multiple?
You know, I was gonna throw one at first, but maybe I could just throw the couple I grabbed all at once.
Okay. You don't need to make a roll for throwing it. I just want to know if you're doing it.
Yes, I am throwing it. Yes. You know what? However many I grabbed. I wouldn't say I grabbed a whole lot, but however many I grabbed, and when I grabbed them out, and just throw them all at the crystal. We're gonna see if anything happens.
Yes, surely nothing bad's gonna happen.
Out
That's why
comes
That's
Azir.
why we get back.
Out comes Azir.
You throw these crystals right at that of the blue gem with the blue swirling mana, And as you do, you see as they crash, smacking into it, as it almost looks like it leaves behind blood onto that of this crystal. As you see the mana swelling around turns into a darker, deeper blood red. And
Uh-oh.
doing so,
Oh no, this is interesting.
everybody here except for Chuli and Titanbark needs to give me that of a Constitution saving throw, DC 15.
Hey, I did
Con
back up.
saving throw.
I did
Okay.
back up though.
I see where you're at, but do you see this big circle?
Oh, those were good rolls.
20, 20, 24.
Well, Pooley didn't
14.
even need
Pooley
to. He
didn't.
wasted his nat 20. He wasted his nat 20.
Uh-oh.
I am ready for this.
Oh, you almost beat it, surprisingly.
Yondel's been rolling like a god. I don't know
He really
how you're
has. He's
surprised.
been rolling very well. It's kind of upsetting.
Zutark? Actually, yeah, okay. So, as it kind of starts to this feeling of the swelling going all around, you start to all somewhat feel a strong pull, almost as if your life was being sucked. Unfortunately, the only person to really feel that true pull is Zutark, as Zutark will fall unconscious, as he
Oh,
looks like he's starting to lose his color. In this specific area, though, you will also see as this gem here proceeds to start to glow more red and red.
Zutark don't
Melis,
feel good.
give me a quick Arcana check.
Oh god. Arcana isn't really the great. But I'll roll. Oh god, yeah, that was bad. That was a bad Arcana check.
You're not quite sure what's gonna happen, but you do know it's probably bad. As it continues to glow brighter and brighter.
Can I make an insight?
We might get out of here.
I don't think insight would help you.
Can
Just
we-
like what's
can-
going?
Y'all
Can I
better
grab-
carry Zutark out of
Can I
here.
get Zutark and someone get Yondo?
I'm here
too,
guys.
Yondo's out.
No, that's Titan.
Oh no, sorry. But
Little sapling boy.
it's all a backup. It's all backup. Someone get Yondo, please.
Yeah. You know what's going on, Melius? Was that supposed to happen?
It's best we just stay away for right now.
Run.
Well, there's that side on the other side of the whirlpool that has stuff on it. Maybe we can check that out.
I think it's best for right now. Am I like
Chuli's
safe
gonna-
from the pool of the magic, like right here? Do I feel safe, or do I still feel it pulling on me, like the magic affected me?
You'd be, in a way, you're safe up here, but as I said, it's glowing brighter and brighter, which means the aura technically would be getting bigger and bigger.
Oh god, okay, all right then. Well, I'm just trying to kind of keep it in my vision just to see what is happening as it is getting brighter and brighter.
I want to watch.
What's happening as it's
Yeah,
getting
what?
brighter?
What's that?
Okay, so who's all watching?
I'm
I'm
watching. I got a slight view of the crystal from here.
Yaldo and Zutark aren't because they're knocked out for sure.
Yeah, now Chuli is gonna scoop up Tiny Titanbark, Tiny Bark, as I'm gonna refer to him from now on, and no one can stop me. I'm gonna scoop up. I'm gonna scoot up Tiny Bark and go like another couple, a safer distance back from the others.
You only live once, right? I want to watch.
All right, cool. Because you're gonna see as this gem glows brighter and brighter, as you will start to see all the aura that was coming out of it proceed to suck back in towards that of the crystal, as nothing happens for a few moments until you see, in literal moments, this crystal proceeds to both shatter and explode, meaning I'm going to need everybody who was watching here to give me a dexterity saving throw, considering that you will see now that of a swell of mana just coming out towards that of the hallway.
Oh god, I deck save. Come on, let's just say go ahead, fail this. Yep. Let's go ahead, fail that one.
You just had to look at the crystal.
This
I
will
regret
be
nothing.
this will be 3d10 force damage.
I regret nothing.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
take it.
All right, I'll take it.
As you weren't specifically able to get out of the way as you wanted to witness that of whatever explosion might be happening here, but you notice with that explosion, this whole room here will now collapse, as you will essentially be now blocked off from this area, but also it feels like a almost small like earthquake is somewhat in this area now, as if and I say earthquake as in like the explosion kind of felt like the entire place might be a little bit more shakier and rockier now.
Okay. Well, either way, we
So I
should
get us
probably
out of
start
here.
getting out of here now.
Yes.
Crystal problems dealt with. Enemies down here is dealt with. We should just make our way out of here.
Well, there's another room to the south after that whirlpool that we didn't check out. There might be enemies
Well,
there.
We get out of here.
Well, I'll just check it real quick. I'll stealth over there, and if something's over there, I'll let you know.
I don't know who's taking Yondel.
Heidenberg. Tiny Bark.
I
Penny
don't think
Park.
he's doing that.
I'm grabbing Zutard. You need to take Yondo. Like,
Yeah, carry them both. Yeah, Julie, do it.
Titan Bark's just on your shoulder, Julie.
Yeah, Chuli will come on, Yondel. Maybe there's more crystals towards the entrance that we
No,
missed.
Yondel's knocked out.
Oh, but even better.
Yeah.
Just I'm still gonna say that as I scoop him like a baby.
All right.
I want to check out this south room real quick before I leave stealthily.
Okay. You proceed to look around and see that of plenty of debris and rock.
Anything cool?
No. As not much I can really tell you without you. Oh, now you see that of dead bodies. Multiple dead Shuriman bodies.
They have anything on them?
No.
How old do they look?
They look not fresh, but probably within a few weeks.
Also, isn't this supposed to be the tomb where all the rulers were? Is this where the tombs are? Do these debris look like they were tombs?
Nope.
The fuck?
Ah, now you get closer to what seems to be like that of big statues of what seems to be like potentially past emperors.
Is there like writing on the statues?
They're all Shuriman writing, ancient Shuriman.
How close is ancient Shuriman to regular Shuriman?
It's kind of like chicken scratch. You can get a
Can I
little
get
bit.
a
of
little
it.
bit?
A little bit is a name or two that I'm not gonna just give you, because that's not gonna be that relevant to this. But is it pretty much you would get like a name or two of potentially one of the past emperors. But that
And
is
these are-
beyond eons ago.
These are just statues. They're not like actual tombs.
Nope.
Oh, this is useless. Any check I can make?
What type of check? Well, I don't know what you're talking about.
Like insight or something? Is there anything cool hidden away?
I don't know how you're supposed to incite for cool stuff to be around, but you don't. They're just really big statues, man.
Yeah, but like there could be like a hidden button or something somewhere.
I don't know. Is there?
I don't know. Is there, DM?
I don't know. You gonna take time to look?
Yeah.
All right. How much time are you gonna put into it?
don't know, a little bit.
What's a little bit?
Or how should I know? Like 15 minutes, 20 minutes.
All right, give me an investigation roll.
That was on a nat 20 for so long. I'm fortune pointing that. That's better. That was my last fortune point.
Nice, nice. You found out that these are very well-made, structured statues. And looking at them, there's nothing secret about them. The only thing that's weird about them is that there is a lot of deep slash marks similar to the one that when you guys had came in, as well as some marks that seem to be more on the burnt side.
Well, we never did find out what those slash marks were from. The burns are probably the laser guys.
So what were y'all doing during these 15 minutes?
I'll put Zutrak over there and sat him down for a bit. I was gonna ask, did we ever check? Well, whoever came over here. Hey, did anybody ever check down this hallway?
I don't believe we did.
How does this place look in Nas, if you don't mind me? If I can ask about that. Does it look like it might just collapse at any moment, or
The entire place, it
yeah.
stopped. After like 5 minutes, the shaking it did stop.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, cool. Well, do we just want to leave, or do we want to possibly explore down here and see what is over there?
Nothing ventured, nothing gained. I say as I come
Also
back.
heavily injured.
Titan barks like, I vote to leave.
I could stealth down there and check if we don't all want to go together.
I feel like we need to just, if we're gonna go, we should go as a group. You know, safety in numbers and all. So let's just like we can go then.
I'm gonna stay up here with Yondel.
I'm just gonna look through the door real quick.
You look through the door. You see that of a statue and what seems to be like coffins.
Looks
Ancient
like
coffins.
tombs.
Potentially.
Oh, this is a burial area. This is where the tombs are.
Julie, are you joining them?
Fascinating.
Yep, definitely. I feel so protective. I have become the babysitter of the children of the group.
Is this just a snake statue? Is that what I'm looking at?
Can I make a check on this?
Yes,
Statue?
you can. Melis, you are looking at this snake statue. Give me either a religion or arcana or investigation.
Religion it is. Okay, I'll take that with a check. 16. I'll take that. Maybe that's not high enough. I don't know, but I'll take
You feel very compelled for some reason that this statue here is quite dangerous. One, because, you should more so feel it because it feels like there's that of a lingering presence in it.
Okay. Melis will take a step back from the statue cautiously. Something might be trapped in the statue. That is problematic.
You want me to shoot it?
No, let's leave it be for right now. Can I make a check on one of these coffins?
Do you speak Shuriman or ancient? Sorry, do you speak ancient Shuriman?
Ancient Shaman? No.
You speak Shuriman though. You can tell that these seem to be like tombs of previous emperors, ones that have been sealed shut. And again, there would be names on them, but you only get so much of the names because you can't read specifically ancient Shuriman, but you do get the gist of it.
Okay. Okay, I'm just not gonna bother touching. I'm just gonna kind of look around. Does anything seem, as I look around between the different coffins, just kind of get them a look over, not really touching too much of anything like that. Hold on, let me go check over here. I think I saw some over here. Okay, after I've had a look at all of them, did any of them look like something was off about any of them? Can I make a check on that to see? Like any of them look like maybe somebody had done something to one of them, or something like that, and tried to hide it. I don't know. I'll just wanted to see.
No need. You come over here.
Okay.
As you are getting close to the one on the very far left, the pretty much sarcophagus on the left, you do notice it doesn't look like it's fully on. Like it looks like it's slightly tilted off, the top part of it.
Well, now this could be quite a few different problems that could be now. As Mellis kind of thinks to himself, like, if he just like puts his hand on the statue, on this not statue, on this coffin, does he feel any sort of like stronger presence maybe from the statue or anything, or does he feel anything off from just touching the coffin?
You get a sense of unease. That is it.
He'll take his hand off it right now. I think he'll take his hand off of it. Go back to the group.
Were there any of
Yeah.
those deep claw marks in here?
Yes. All over that of the walls, along with the burn marks. However, this place does seem a lot cleaner than most of the other places.
Interesting. One of these coffins has been tampered with. The lid is not quite securely on there like the rest of these coffins. And I'm a little hesitant to just move it over some more.
Could you see inside with what was open?
No.
No, it was definitely on. For sure. It just wasn't quite securely on there like the rest of these are. You could tell it had been slidden over some and moved. As if someone took it off and just tried to put it back.
Well, if you're too hesitant, do you want me to do it? I don't really care about desecrating Shurima.
It's not so much the desecration of Sarima that I'm worried about. It's what might be in here that I'm worried about.
Do you have any more of those remove curses stuff if I open it and I get cursed?
He kind of takes a deep breath and he goes, I'm all tired out of magic right now.
Here, well, now you made me curious. Can I hand him my guns and then go and open it? Just in case I get cursed like Yondel, I don't want to shoot you.
Dude, he's gonna hand me his guns. I will take his guns to just hold on to.
So I hand him my guns and then, which one was it? The one all the way
far
over?
one by the wall.
Alright, I'll open it, you stay back, and I'll proceed to open it a little bit. Just enough so I can peer inside.
Mr. GM.
Yep, I'm just doing something here real quick.
He's getting the big bad monster that's gonna eat me whole.
Correct. He's like, hold on a second, gotta get the monster stab block ready. He's
Yeah,
like,
hold
hold
on.
on, gotta get
He's
the
like,
monster.
you can shoot it. Oh wait, you have no guns.
Yep.
That's
You have fun with that.
Did somebody disconnect? Look, we're missing somebody.
No.
I think everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.
No, in
Oh yeah, we are missing. We're missing. I only see you and me. I don't even see Tuli or Zutark in
Well,
Foundry.
because you left me behind. You didn't
No, I'm
res
saying
me.
in Foundry.
no, on the
Oh,
bottom left where it says
no,
players,
I have
someone
everybody on there.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Did we lose someone?
Oh no, okay. It's like minimized on? I think it minimized for some reason. Okay. I see everybody now.
You,
No, those-
Oh yeah, I did.
I just want to change the music for a second, but no, everybody's on there for me. Bullocks, you proceed over to this, and you try to just slightly give it a look, and you like, and as you turn it a bit, just to look enough inside, you can't really tell what's on the inside. You slightly open it just a slight bit more, just to see, as it starts to become easier and easier to slide off, as you see there is nothing on the inside.
Well, that's bad.
However, because of something you were quite unsure of, it seems like there was writing that glows up from the inside, ancient Shuriman that you aren't able to tell.
I can read chicken scratch. Chicken scratch of it.
Well, maybe you might be able to tell what it means, considering that rumbling starts to happen in this room as that of the entranceway seems to come crashing down with that of a big rock blocking the way back.
Ah,
And from there, you will see a couple things happen. One, from the sides, you will see sand start to fill up into this room. Secondly, you will see that of the stone-like serpent statue start to glow green in the eyes specifically.
Is just one green and not doing anything else.
Not at the moment.
Oh shit.
I run back to Melios. Guns?
Yeah, here. I'll talk to them. That's fine.
You're the magic guy. What we got?
Oh god, can I do another check on here? It's not done anything besides glow green though. God dang it.
Well, if Melios has no more ideas, can I just talk in Shurima? I go, hey, Snake.
See, here's the issue is, I'm gonna need you guys to add yourself onto the encounter here real quick.
Oh my god. Okay. All right, fair. No, fair.
I'm not saying
Yeah,
for
you guys-
I'm not saying for whatever reason. I'm just saying I need a turnover.
God, I cannot roll well.
You want to roll initiative actually?
That's what I'm saying, a turnover.
Okay, all right, cool.
I cannot roll well. All right, well,
Yeah, you guys have fun with that.
hey, I mean, at least you're not gonna choke on sand.
What did
Truly.
I rolled a 6. Dang. Okay.
You are up first. You start to see
Oh dear.
there is a bit of panic going around, considering behind you there was that of a collapse of a rock, as well as sand starting to fill up the area, as well as it looks like the statue's eyes started to glow green for whatever reason.
Oh my god. Fuck. What is my history check? Okay, not that. Okay, all right, okay.
So in this,
Okay.
I'm not gonna tell you. This isn't gonna be like a full turn thing. This is a what do you want to do? As time will
Chuli
be
is just
running
kind
out.
of like, yep. Chuli's just gonna like jump into position like next to the guys and kind of just stand ready with his spear and just kind of like motion with like the base of the spear, the positions he's trying to get people in, like back to back, and I'm going to trigger defensive formation for everyone.
What's that do? Or could you just at least
plus
post
one.
it?
It's plus 1 AC and it's 4 damage reduction. Where is the thing? It's in the feature somewhere.
That
I have so many things now.
That would be you as you prepare yourself for whatever may happen here. Bullocks.
Well, I'm not really a magic guy, but I do know a bunch of languages, so I'll just be like, "Hey, snake," in every language I know to see if it talks to me.
Just hey snake.
Yeah.
Hey snake.
Hey, what's going on? Hey, what's going on? Hey. And 2 of those are ancient languages, in case it knows every ancient language.
No response. Is that your turn? Actually, yes, that would be your turn because you were just trying to go through them. Melis.
Melis will kind of like looking around like, oh shit. Okay, hold on, wait. I'm not. Clearly, there's got to be a way to get out of this. If this is some sort of booby trap that they've set up. Can I make a history check to maybe figure out one, who that guy was, and then maybe to figure out who these other ones are as well?
So, no history check for that. These are you are obviously able to understand from not from this situation specifically beforehand. These were all emperors.
Yeah, I get that.
You will not be able to really find out whoever that person may or may not have been and the one that you were trying to find out, so there isn't really a check that you can make for that one.
Okay, gotcha, okay. Hold on. Maybe, does it want us to open more of these? That one was empty, you said.
That one was empty, but that was the only one that was not sealed shut.
Yeah, it worries me about those claw marks we've seen all over the place. It might be a reanimated zombie creature or something, is my immediate thought.
That would be terrifying to find out, yes. Oh, shit. Okay. How big is the coffin? Like regular human size, or like bigger?
It would be the kind of how they somewhat look, but like the coffins are kind of like double the size of you basically.
So you could fit like 2 people in there. Damn. Okay, hold on. Does this? And nothing else has changed about the snake sector besides it having green eyes. I guess, can I make like an Arcana check on it to see if figure something out about it? I don't know if that would give anything different.
How would you do the check? Like, how would this work? Like, what are you trying to do specifically?
I guess, okay, so I guess let me not say Arcana. Let me say what I'm trying to do. What I want to do is see if I'm just trying to figure out like what the snake wants of us to do. Because I feel like it having green eyes glowing, but not doing anything else means it's waiting for us to do something. So I'm trying to figure out if there's like any markings or indication on what it wants us to do. So I don't know what that'd be for. I'm really gonna go for that investigation, maybe. I don't know. Because I'd assume the snake was gonna come to life and start attacking.
This will be your turn. There's no check for this. As you're trying to examine this, potentially see whatever this statue you think may or may not want, you will see as it kind of like and almost like a debris coming off a slight bit as the jaw of it does come down a bit, where you see really sharp stone-like fangs. And that is your turn. as you will now, everybody will see as the sand filling up the room is now gone up to that of your everybody's knees here. Julie.
So Julie's just gonna like take a couple of like cautious steps, trying to like stay on top of the sand as best he's able, but heading towards the door. Like, don't suppose there's anything we need to stay here for, is there, gentlemen?
No, if you got a way to open it up, open it up.
Is there any? Can I look around like on the ceiling? Is there anything I can see?
Not,
like, on...
As I said before, it's not a door. It is debris. It is rocks that have fallen down.
Oh shit!
A big rock or a bunch of tiny rocks?
Both.
Well, you got a spear. Could you leverage the big rock out?
I'll give that a try. Yeah, I'll try and like stab my spear and try and leverage it out, I guess.
All right. Give me a strength check.
Oh, lovely. Just straight strength. I'm gonna use my inspiration for this. I think this seems like
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah.
like an appropriate thing to. Oh, that 20 lingered.
Yeah,
You proceeded to get a couple of the smaller rocks out from probably the corner of it, but you aren't able to get a good leverage point into being able to lift the bigger one. You feel like even if you do try to lift the bigger one with your spear, you're not even sure if it would break the spear or not. Volix.
Firstly, are these glowing eyes? Are they like gems, or what's it glowing from? Like, how's it glowing?
You look at it, and beforehand they look like it was just stone, and now it still looks like technically stone, but they look very much like they're glowing. They're just purely glowing green. Like there isn't any indication else you have.
Alright, well, I'm gonna leave Melius to the statue because he knows better than me. I'm gonna go over to the nearest tome and open this one. Maybe we gotta open them all.
Give me a strength check.
That's not what I'm good at.
You proceed to push and push, but you feel this is sealed shut. You do not even move it an inch. Melis. Melis?
Oh shoot, sorry. Not bad. Minimized. Okay. Alright. Oh my god, I didn't even about to do this. Melis is gonna say a quick little prayer. To himself. Mostly. Then he's gonna stick his hand in the snake's mouth. Gods always want a sacrifice.
Melis, you proceed to stick your hand into that of this snake-like mouth, and as you do, you will see, and quite literally, within a moment, you go from feeling just fine to feeling that of immense pain as the will bite down. But the bite down does not hurt as much as what feels like the poison coursing now through your veins.
How much I took poison damage? Okay.
14 poison damage, which is actually a lot lower of rolls, consider I got 2 runs in there. But 14 poison damage as upon leaving your hand in its mouth at the moment, as it is not letting go of your hand, you will notice right now the sand on the sides have stopped for the time being. The poison, though, has not.
Yeah, this sounds like it.
Your turn ends, and the sand is still at your guys' knees. Julie.
This feels like some bullshit. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, if I knew it was poison, I guess it is a snake. I was like, I should have done it. I'm resistant.
Just any ideas, gents?
I don't know. Keep trying. Help me move this tomb. I don't know.
No, okay. I'll abandon the rock and I'll move over as best I'm able to Volex, and I'll try and help him with that.
I'm not
Another
good at
strength?
puzzles, Thule.
You guys could either. Are you gonna wait for Volix to push with it then?
Yeah.
I'll help him. Your strength is probably better than mine.
No, you're not helping. You are both doing it. So both of you give me a strength check.
Okie dokie.
Is it a lower DC now that we're both? There we go, a 15. The 15 one, it lagged, so I rolled twice. But
You proceed to both push, and as you feel the sealed shut start to crack and crack, as you get off what seems to be a little bit of this coffin, you will see that of a decrepit-like foot looking into this coffin, and upon that, you will see as another hole will start to let sand come in from the side.
okay, so that's not the answer.
God, what are we doing? What?
What are we doing? And why are we doing it?
Yeah.
Melissa wasn't really paying attention, so he looks back like, dude, what are you doing? Leave the tombs alone.
Also,
You're the one that first had the idea of opening another one.
Also, Melis, you will take an additional 4 damage, specifically because when they did that, it bit down harder.
Oh my god, shit. I'm not feeling good. I don't have any fucking healing left.
Melis,
Wait, hold on. Do I have healing left? I might actually have some healing left. I can do it myself.
Maybe we just have to close them all. We left the other one open.
Where is this? Can I do this too? Okay, no, get him out of those. Oh, I can use this. I think I can use this on myself. Could I use this on myself? Wait, hold on. Specifically the second, the preserve life. It doesn't specifically say like any other creature, just any creature within 30 feet of me.
it says you can choose any creature, so that includes yourself.
Okay, I just want to make sure. Then yeah, I will use that to heal myself. I can only get to half the total, right? Yeah, so I'm 45, half is 28, 27, I think it rounds down. So half is 27 max. So I can heal up to 27. So let's do that. I'll heal up to 27. That'll put me, because I have 30 points total to use. So not Hold on, let me just got there. I'm bad at it. Okay, so I had to use 18 points. So I have 12 points left. I will use the other 12 on Tully to get him healthier, just because I might as well use it somewhere.
Julie
So Tully,
feels something
heal
wrap
12.
around him for a second. What I would say more of like a healing tentacle at first.
Mm-hmm.
Ew. Ew.
Chucky's just gonna be like, ah! Ooh, ooh, ooh. Just
Hey,
relax
Sue.
into it.
Yeah, but you heal 12 HP, so you go to whatever you're at plus 12.
Very nice, thank you.
And then I'll yell back like, okay, so maybe let's close them up and see if that'll do something while I'm still got my hand being bitten by this fucking snake.
Spur, yeah, man. Yeah.
With that,
Okay, Yep, Chuli's
Now-
gonna switch grip and be like,
Nope.
okay, on my mark.
not just
Oop.
yet. Hold on. At the end of Melis's turn, once again,
Mm-hmm. Whew. Oh,
He rolled low
16
again.
poison damage. As now we go back, or sorry, now as we end Melis's turn, the sand, because only one hole has been reopened, the sand has gone up a little bit above your knees now, but not too far. Julie,
Okay, so are we gonna try and close this, or are we gonna try and find a solution in general? Or do you want to just leave, friends? I think we're good.
How do you think we should leave?
the door's blocked.
Oh. Doesn't seem to be any sort of fence. Interesting.
It's almost like we should have waited.
Now we're good.
All right, now we're good.
I guess. Is this one that we're working on close, or is this the one is this like freshly open still?
you freshly opened this.
Cool, cool. Then I will
Close
switch
it
grip, but I will begin pulling instead.
Maybe someone go push from the other side. Jesus Christ.
It kind of depends on how you guys want to do this. Are you guys both trying to do this, or
Yeah, might as well.
then
Better
that'll be your
hurry.
turns, but both of you give me that strength check.
Oh, hey. Oh, that doesn't count. That's a shame.
With your combined effort, you have pushed back into place this coffin. Nothing has changed at the moment. Melis,
Ah, God damn it. Okay, I don't know if I take another poison thing like that, I'm actually cooked. I'm gonna assume it's definitely still not letting go of my hand.
correct.
Okay, fair enough. If I have to do the fusion again just to heal up some. Yeah, I'll do it again since the snake does not seem to be letting go. I will cast it again because I get 2 per long rest.
All right.
Well, 2 per rest. So yeah, I will do that again. Heal myself back up to 27, which is to I was at 11, so that's 16 of the 30. So I have 14 left.
Proceeding to believe on Inakaburos and keeping you alive, staying you awake as the poison courses through and through your veins more and more. Ooh, I got 3 1s in that one.
Yeah, there was actually.
You will take that of 11 poison damage.
Okay, alright. I want this one. That's fine. And I'll split the other 14, 7 to each. So 7 to Thule and 7 to
Alright.
Rolex. Yeah. Wait, no, hold on. What's your max? 47? You can't even get that. I'll just get the. They can only go to half their max. So I'll just give the 17 to Thule to get as close to get whatever half his max HP is.
Alright. The sands, the small hole that are still open, has started to fill up towards where it's now nearing that of your guys' waist. It is starting to become a little bit harder to move around
right
here. Julie.
Let me just make sure I can still do this, because I know I've done it twice today. I just want to make sure I can do it one more time at least. Bear with me. Give me the description, please, game. That would be lovely. Two secs, sorry about this.
No problem.
Okay, yeah, cool, I can. I'm going to try and take bird form, and I'm going to basically grip onto Vulex and just kind of pull him up above the sand as best I'm able.
You can go up a little. You can go up a little bit, just enough where you're above the sand doing that.
Yeah, I'm basically just going to act like his buoyancy, functionally. Just keep him above sand and just give him the means of like getting where he needs to go, but leaving the ball very much in his court at this point.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate it.
Are you trying to fly anywhere?
I'm waiting
because he wouldn't be the one to move.
Yeah, I'm basically just gonna like wait for directions to be told where to fly and then take him. I am now Tails in Sonic 2 without a second player.
Bullets?
Yeah, is it my turn?
No, he's asking you where you're going, where you want to
Yeah,
go.
so he's my movement now, so I can just move on my turn.
I didn't say how much. That's why I'm asking. Where are you going?
I don't know. Me as a player is too stupid to figure this out. Can I roll insider perception for Volix to see if he can?
I'm sorry, that's not gonna help you here.
Cool. Were any of the other? I'm probably just gonna like fly him more towards the middle of the room then, like towards like this sort of area.
All right.
And just like, hopefully that'll at least give us some sort of.
Well, you at least do see that there is still one coffin that is not have its lid on it.
Oh damn it! I knew it.
Now you got closer to being able to see it.
Cool. Then yeah. I'm just gonna like squawk at the coffin and just be like, very obvious problem here. But that's pretty much my turn.
Volix.
I'll go over here and close this one, I guess.
Can't do that.
Why?
It is Chuli's movement, and he already moved you guys to the middle of the room.
Okay, so I'll deattach to him and move.
All right. It will take you your entire movement to get there. And by entire movement, I mean that's your turn. Because you would be going through that of sand that is up to your waist.
I'll shoot the ceiling to activate a bravery point so I get 10 extra feet.
Again, even with the 10 extra feet, it will not help you enough to give you a full action.
I guess I'll move over there.
You
Not really
detach
giving me any
going through
choice.
that of the sand. You
Wait, if
proceed
it's
on the-
55, even with difficult, the 10 extra feet would get me there.
No, I'm telling you that you would have to have both your action. The sand being up to that of your guys' waist too, especially with it being up to your waist and being in a difficult situation, you will not going to have enough time to do your action.
Well, then continue on. There's nothing for me to do.
Melis, you there?
Wait, oh, right, I'm muted. Yes, I'm here.
What would you like to do?
So, he didn't want to have to do this because he didn't know what it would be. But Melis, if he can, is going to reach down into his pocket or one of his little bags and pull out the shiny crown that he was given. He's going to show it in front of the statue, see if it recognizes it or does anything.
It does not do anything.
Oh my god. Can he put it on?
Would you like to put it on?
Yes.
In a desperate moment, maybe even that of a hesitation, considering the poison running through your veins, I'm still going to sit here and roll for the poison damage.
Oh god, this is probably gonna kill me. I don't have that much health left. Yep, I knew it. But
You proceed to put on to that of this this crown of sorts, and as you do, you feel the poison basically starting to make you feel unconscious, as you will be essentially knocked out. However, in that same vein, you didn't notice because of you were being knocked out, but that of a rumble happens in this area as you are still standing there unconscious, as the rocks behind, they start to fall down to where it is now able to be squeezed through. The sand around and in this pit-like area have stopped, at least for now, as that of the thing clenched onto that of your hand has released you.
Ooh, you want to take him out? You're still in bird form. Since you can squeeze through.
I'll attempt to, yeah, when it's my turn.
Julie, you proceed to take that, try to attempt to take that of Melis, who is at the very moment unconscious, basically badly injured. As you see, his skin is pretty much he's got this normal skin. It's just the veins like kind of pop out as if they were glowing green now.
Oh jeez. I mean, the best I could try and do is like just try and at least pull him up to the surface of the sand, like the same way I was with Volex.
Yes, he's unconscious. You are able to do so pretty easily.
Cool. And it's pretty much all on Volex at this point. I'm gonna pull him more towards like the closed door in hopes of just getting him out ASAP.
It's more of like a bunch of rocks that have right now at the moment fallen. Like you could kind of climb over the top right now is what you can do. It's a little bit of a squeeze still, so you would definitely have to potentially change up the approach than just being a bird and getting through with him, but you could still bring him over somehow.
Cool. I'll at least bring him over for now, and then I will give this some thought. Like, does it look like I could get through to the other side in bird form? Like, could I squeeze through?
Any of you could squeeze through. With your bird form by yourself, yes.
Cool. Don't really want to leave him, but no, I'll just linger here for now, I think, and hope that Volex closing the thing does the job, I guess.
Volex?
I'm gonna try and shut this last tomb.
This tomb was a lot easier to shut than the others as you proceed to shut it. And at the very moment, nothing else has changed.
That's fine. Now that I know that you can squeeze through this door, I'm gonna use my movement to try and get over here as far as I can.
Did the sand stop after it killed me?
Yes, I said the sand stop.
Okay. I couldn't remember that. Okay.
You pretty much get up to where you're pretty much near Melis, as you see his kind of unconscious upper torso on above that of the sand. Melis, give me a death saving throw.
Oh boy.
You better hope you succeed, because I don't think any of us have any healing.
Of course not.
Not a nat one. Not a nat one.
That was bad.
All right. Looking worse for wear, Julie.
Okay, gonna poof back into human form. And I'm gonna try and squeeze through as much as I'm able, but like going reverse. So I'm gonna like try and go through legs first and hold my arms out, and try and like coordinate with Vulex to try and pass Melis to me, and then I will like pull him through as I go the rest of the way.
Since I can climb walls and stuff, it should be easier for me to help him be able to
amazing.
push through Melis. So I'll help too on my turn.
Did we not come down here with like potions? That's wild.
No.
We're not a competent party.
That's crazy. I just thought about that. I just thought that with you.
We made no shopping whatsoever. We offered to give a guy some junk, and then we just went.
All right.
Azir should have offered us, but
So then, with your combined efforts, Julie, give me an advantage athletics.
please God.
Okay, 19, not bad.
Here comes the nat 20.
Ooh,
It lingered on it again. Well, 19's not bad.
We just ignore that one and go with that 19.
You will all proceed on through this room, and you are now out.
Can I immediately make a medicine check to try and stabilize Melodis?
You can
Julie,
proceed to
can you
do a
help me?
medicine check, but I'm gonna say first and foremost, because I like the ruling of it of this. Does he have proficiency with medicine?
No.
Who? Oh, I thought. Yo, you mean him? No, I don't know. Do you?
Julie?
Probably not.
Not only am I not proficient, but I have negative modifier, so you don't
He
want.
cannot help you.
Good.
Okay, well I rolled a 13.
Right now, Melis is in a state that he cannot be helped. There is so much poison coursing through his veins. Which, by the way, Melis, give me a death saving throw.
Of course.
All right. The Julie Melis. Sorry, actually, no, I did that in the wrong order. Julie Volix, you had Julie, what are you doing? Because that was Volix doing his medicine check earlier.
I'll just be like, we've got to get him to the surface. His only hope is with one of the Azir servants, surely.
Meanwhile, Zutark's hidden
What happened to my crown?
beyond the hole.
Your crown is still on you. It's surprisingly well fit on you still.
Okay, cool. All right.
Yeah, y'all gonna drag us out of here too.
Very well, whatever you say, Julie, I will. Let's go.
We're just gonna pick him up and ferry him as best as we're able to.
I take the legs, you take the.
Yep, off we go.
Proceeding on carrying that of Melis. Titan Bark. What's going on?
Yo, you got any healing?
I think he only
What?
has self healing.
Who
Oh,
wonderful. Good.
No, you guys never
Tark has
healed me.
self-healing as well.
You're not dead though. You're at 18 HP.
No, I
He
was
went
still
unconscious
knocked up
from
from
that
the
blast.
spell.
From that spell or whatever.
I didn't put him
Yeah.
to sleep. He is unconscious.
Yeah,
But
I've been
he
unconscious
would
this
be
whole time.
he would be down. I would assume that you guys would have helped him, obviously, from not having to do death saving throws. It's just you're in a peculiar situation right now.
No, don't question me. I'm not questioning why I'm down. That I get that 100. I get that. But I was just like, how is he still unconscious if he has HP? Like,
No.
Because I just changed my HP.
Yeah, he
'cause
didn't
I got
reduce it.
knocked out.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Melis,
Yeah.
give me a death saving throw.
This is gonna
Got
be
it.
for you. We're not gonna be able to.
Yeah, we need
Oh,
to
nat
leave.
20, you're back. Let's go. Never mind. Doesn't matter. Stabilized.
You, first
Got
of
him.
all, go back down to 0 HP. You
Aw.
are, at the very moment, still unconscious. However, for purpose of you guys understanding the gameplay, you no longer need to roll your death saves. You have been stabilized, but however, your veins are still glowing green.
Aw.
But I will leave it at that, or at least per se the combat encounter, as it would be called. But right now, I will now leave this in your guys' hands.
Well, I think the only people awake are me and Thule.
In Yondel,
Yeah.
apparently.
No, we knocked Yondel out, remember? Zutark knocked him out.
Yeah, he's doc.
Okay.
Right,
yes.
but just ambulance service. Then I guess we're just gonna ferry.
Yeah, let's
starting
I
starting with.
put- I put Tiny Bark on my shoulders and move back to
Yep, and then we'll just. Oh no, we'll start with Melis, and then we'll
Yeah.
just come back one at a time. But let's see what's at the entrance first and foremost.
Yeah, we'll push everybody, drag everybody back to the entrance.
You're fine to go to the entrance. I should. Oops. Everybody's free to put themselves at the entrance. However, you guys go towards back to that of the entrance. The entrance at the moment is still closed.
Can I knock on the door?
Sure.
When did Azir say? When did Azir say he was gonna come and open this? How long?
24
After
hours.
24 hours.
How long has it been?
Probably maybe a couple hours. To be honest.
Well,
I'd say it's been, because you guys also did take that of a short rest, it's been like half a
Oh
day.
yeah, we did take a short rest. Yeah, true.
I kind of look over at Thule and I go, well, not much more we can do besides wait. Got a deck of cards or something?
I don't believe I might actually. Let's check what I've got. What are the contents of my makeup case? And I have a makeup case. I have a costume. Apparently, I will try and invent a game to pass the time.
And we'll check on Melius and Zutarks and stuff's breathing just to make sure they're all right. But
Actually, I'm gonna have a thought about something. It's like, well, if he claims to be a god, I can't help but wonder if he hears prayer. Doesn't hurt to ask. Maybe give it a little bit of a divine doorbell, as it were. Just gonna
that's up to you.
bow
I'm not
head.
gonna play to that guy.
Oh, of course not. Wouldn't dare to ask you. Just gonna clasp hands and bow heads and be like, oh, water and shade, divine protector of the great city, lord of the sun disk, great emperor Azir. Hello, it's Thule, the birdman that you sent down into the tombs for your quest. If by any chance you could hear this prayer, please do come to our aid. We've done what was asked of us, and one of us is in a state of great disrepair. So, if you could meet us at your earliest divine convenience, O mighty one, that would be swell.
In the
See you
background, you can
soon.
hear Volix laughing. In the background of the prayer.
Roll me a 1d100.
Let's go. Let's go. Roll. That's just 2d10, yeah?
Well, there's a D100.
There's an
but
actual d100.
Oh. Oh, is there? Wait. So there is. That's
21. Yeah,
You
he
get
put you.
no
he put you on.
response.
He put you on block, Dooley.
I mean, in my defense, I imagine he's receiving a lot of prayers. Let's hope it filters through.
You think maybe if we're rude, it goes just straight to priority? Maybe I should try being rude.
Oh dear, no.
Fine.
I don't want an angry god on the other side of the door.
I'm just saying I could get real inventive with it. Well,
You guys wait out this time?
technically, we can get a long rest in.
Though you cannot. You would be able to get technically a short rest. Long rest, they need to be both safe and in a good place.
Are we not safe?
Mm,
I'm going to assume no. It's just, very rarely is a dungeon just safe.
You know, Tully's gonna take a minute and go, wait, what if... Clench hands, head bowed. Oh, mighty and divine and very, very powerful, Nakaboros, I think. Hello. Not a follower of yours, but I have seen your power at work a lot today. Very impressive. One of your strongest and most devout soldiers is here and has already told another deity to fuck off in your name again tonight, with some great crown that I believe was meant to be as tribute to you, maybe. I think he wanted it. I'm not a follower of yours. I'm not quite sure how this works, but I'm sure he would be doing these prayers to you himself if he wasn't currently in a great state of borderline death. So, if you're welcome to outside prayers, your devout and very, very poison-ridden servant, Melus, could definitely use some of your divine help. Thanks in advance, I think.
Shut up.
Velis, you do wake up, but that is not why you wake up.
What do you mean? That was a perfect pair to Nagamura's.
That is
Chuli's just looking at his own hands like...
Terrible prayer to Nakaboros. God damn.
Yeah. You say that you prayer out loud. After the prayer, I see Mellors wake up and I go, holy shit, Nakamoros is strong.
Mike. I'm a
Mello.
better
All hail
priest than you.
Nakamoros.
Melis wakes up, and as he wakes up, you could say however you experience this or feel this, but as you wake up, you feel that of your veins and all of your blood boiling inside of you, as if you have as if there was lava pretty much inside of you, burning you from the inside out. And as you feel this pain, you see that of a blue light coming from you that seems to ease off this green essence as you will pass back out from the pain.
All hail Nakamura.
Dude, I just get to tell him to shut up before I pass out.
Yeah, you got like a good few moments of being awake, feeling the pain, and then proceeding to kind of like back down.
I look
I'm
at
gonna wake
Julia.
up screaming for a little bit, you know, because the pain obviously. He's like, Jason, you know, just whatever, just screaming, and then After I kind of calmed down from screaming at you for a couple seconds, I'm gonna say, and you, shut up, Tuli. That was the worst prayer I've ever heard to Duncan Burrows. Damn it all to hell. Then I'll Patrick out.
I look over at Thule and I go, looks like somebody's jealous that the god is listening to somebody else.
I know. I might have to look into this priest thing.
Oh, don't get all religious on me. One's already enough.
Don't get all religious now. So,
Is there a way to open this from the inside since we just got
not that
time?
you can tell. You could look at it all day. This is quite the door. So I'm gonna tell you this out of character. In character, you might not know it yet. You obviously won't know it yet. However, more specifically, because you met a certain condition here, Melis, whenever you proceed to actually becoming better, feeling better, you went down and experienced that of not just a regular poison, an extreme poison, one that would kill most anything, one that is of a higher potency considered to that be similar to that of acid, basically running through your veins. Yet you are saved through whatever graces that you may say,
Divine prayer of
as
Thule from
you will
Nakamura.
now gain a feature which you can add on to yourself, that you now have poison resistance.
Oh, poison damage resistance or poison status resistance?
Poison
Or
damage resistance.
Okay, all right, gotcha.
And in the case in the future, if you were to get something else that naturally, so not a magic item, but it naturally gives you poison resistance, you will also gain that of full resistance instead.
So immunity, gotcha.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. No problem. Nice.
After, I would say, a good few hours, not enough for people to essentially get that of a quote-unquote short rest. So Zutark, Yondel can probably at this point start to really wake up. Melis, unfortunately, will not be,
Yeah, I figured.
but as they proceed to start to wake up, you hear that of the door start to open, revealing that of Azir, Emperor Azir, that has opened this door actually a bit more earlier than what he had said he was going to.
Oh, he got your. I look at Thule and I go, he got your message. It filtered through.
He looks a little bit deeper in to see that of quite a few per se injured or maybe different party members, considering now Titan Bark is now Small Bark at the moment. He goes, "There's a lot to be discussed, isn't there?"
Yeah. But there's no more enemies in here, so we fulfilled our condition.
Enemies? What kind of enemies?
Ones that praise and... Should we get out of this cave before we talk about this?
It matters not. I need to know.
I step out just in case he gets mad at me. I say, enemies that praise an emperor that wasn't you and shot lightning.
The false emperor. Emperor Zerath. He looks very angry and proceeds to say, "For now, you all may leave. Go get your rest. There is more to discuss later." As he looks very upset and angry.
They're all dead, if that's any reassurance.
Yeah, we did defeat them all.
He looks over at Vil as Vil is usually around, and he says, Vil, send in some people. We must make sure none are left. Without much words being said, she
I hold
bows,
in everything I
proceeds to
wanna
go
say.
and get people. Proceeds to go and get people.
Right then, we'll head back to the quarters then. I suppose. I assume we still have access to the quarters.
You will be led out, and essentially, as you guys may be dragging kind of each other a little bit, you will end up going back to that of your nice little bedroom, as I will. Just some size here. You will all proceed to go back to that of the bedroom, and at this point, most of you, if any of you are wanting to go to sleep immediately, are able to get your long rest now.
I feel like I'm gonna need something more than just a long rest, I assume.
Um, with you, no, you now are able to be fine with that of a long rest. It's that you needed the time to kind of heal through. You
Oh,
pretty much, if you even wanted to say, it's probably would be like maybe at least a full day or two of maybe even 3 of everybody getting that of uh going through this entire place feeling as if you might need the extra rest.
cool, okay, all right, then.
So at the very moment, I think this is a perfect time to have a small break here, as everybody here can get their long rest. So we will be back.
Sounds good.
and undeafening. And we are now back. Hello, hello. Left off at a little bit of a strange point for some. For some, I mean mostly the fact that everybody had to take a few days of rest, essentially. By everybody, it'll be mostly the people who were injured or down, but I will say, during this time, uh, no one specifically has really come to bother you guys at the moment, which is quite strange. And during some of this time, some of you can see Yondel has been acting a little bit stranger lately. More so in the sense that doesn't really seem talkative.
Not my business. Not my circus, not my monkeys.
You said we've been out for a couple days, right?
Yes.
Am I attuned to my unidentified helmet, crown thing?
Is that how attunement works again?
I don't know if like I could be attuned to it being out, basically. But I mean, I assume I've still been wearing it this whole time, so I didn't know.
Yeah,
If that would count.
that's fine.
Okay, cool.
There you go.
I
Is
never
don't
took
like
it
that.
off you at least.
Nice.
At some point with everybody kind of around, maybe even somewhat getting waking up a little bit more, you're hearing everybody kind of hears a bit of commotion going on in that of the middle of the room here, of your guys' kind of big room. Anybody that even potentially cares to look can definitely see Yondel's going through a couple of things. Not specifically sure, as nobody is really checking at the very moment. It looks like he has a bag.
Am I awake?
Yes, this is probably some of the first moments that you've probably been awake.
I kind of just glance over and I go, "Hey, Yondel, what's up?
Packing up my stuff.
For what?"
And where are you going?
I'm gonna go find my own thing. This place, it's a little crazy and out there. You people, I don't know if I can truly trust anymore. Puts the bag on his back. He
You know
takes
what?
a look
That
at
is
all of you
completely fair.
and proceeds to just leave throughout the door.
How do we know he's not still underneath those crystals?
I'm almost offended. He tries to stab us multiple times and then tells us he has trust issues himself.
Well, I mean, stabbing somebody is a sign of trust issues.
We also did shake him down for rocks.
Titan Bark also chimes up a little bit as he goes, honestly, I'm not in the same vein as him, but being like this, I don't feel good about myself.
No, Teeny Bark, stay with us.
I think I know what I might have to do to get back to what I was, but that's going to be my own journey to take. It might take me 100 years, it might take me 1,000. So I wish you all the best of luck. As he,
Oh,
ding,
Teeny
ding, he's
Bark.
like kind of like like waddles
Teeny
out.
Bark.
Ding, 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 ding.
Keep in touch.
If you ever visit Ixtal and I'm there, I will try my best to grant you safe passage. But they do not welcome outsiders. Ding, 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 ding.
And then lean over to Volex, be like, I have never heard of Ixtal.
I've heard vaguely of it. It's like a jungle.
Who
I
let the
think I have a
dementia
cousin
yodel
there.
in the small tree go out by themselves?
If you would like to go with them, Melius, be my guest.
I have.
I mean, you have trust issues too, Bellis. Yes, you also need to go find yourself. Yes, it's been a pleasure. What a great journey we've had together. But if that's a decision you feel you have to make,
No, I won't be going anywhere right now.
no,
I won't be chasing after them. But it's just,
no, nothing. You
All,
need to
quite the
all
find
I'm,
for
best spend
yourself,
together.
by
all,
yourself.
all I'm saying with Yondel and Titanberg, you would think that they would wait until after the reward. After all, they did the mission. They might as well get the reward from Azir before they go. But hey, I mean, I'll take it, I guess.
I'm just at the end of the day. I feel like nobody's been listening to me, but like I think that's the funniest thing.
Oh no, I know out of character Azir said this was a test and we gotta do something else. Volix is choosing to ignore it.
Speaking of, uh, speaking of, as I bring it out, you hear that of the slight knock at first into just the opening of the door, as Vil is here.
Oh, in those 3 days since Volix wasn't hurt and was fine, could I have went to an alchemy shop and bought health potions just
What
so
an
this
alchemy
never
shop?
happens again? There's alchemy shops here, surely.
As I said
Can you-
before, what alchemy shop?
I don't
Can
know.
you-
It's
can
been
you
3
buy
days.
health
Can I
potions?
find one?
No,
Are health potions not sold at like general goods stores?
no, they're these. Okay, so specifically more so the health potions, or at least how to make the health potions, are not available around here. Most of these health
Man,
potions
city
would be made with
sucks.
honey fruit. Honey fruit is not available to these kind of climates. That is a super high rare commodity to get by.
Fucking Sharima sucks, bro. I hate it here.
Getting that of like bandages or something like that would be definitely capable. But that would basically be like med kits.
Well, I don't have men.
Anyways, back to this. Vil comes in.
Yo, Vil,
see
how's
you-
it going?
I see you are all now at least more rested, and it is quite time to. Wasn't there more of you here?
Don't worry about it.
We
Continue.
just lost some members. Just go on.
What do you mean lost?
They
They
left.
left.
They've gone and done their own thing.
You said no one was forced to stay here. They decided not to stay here.
Well, that is in a sense true, but I was dearly hoping to have everyone here.
This
As
is
much as
everyone
I hate
now.
to say that, but I suppose hopefully this will still do. It is time to go talk back with that of Emperor Azir. As she kind of just starts to leave.
Yay. Water and shade, Vil. Water and shade.
Skipping over a little bit here. You proceed on. You proceed on to where you come to that of the doors of the Emperor's quarters is once again as you've been there before, and proceed on in, seeing Emperor Azir at the moment looking out from the balcony. Are you all rested up now?
As well as can be, Emperor.
Melissa's kind of try to stand up, struggle a bit, but eventually get up there. He'll kind of say, "Yeah, good as can be."
He turns around, sees the you four. There is less here than I had initially hoped for.
Well, that's what happens, Emperor. When you say people are free to leave, they tend to leave.
And that, in its own right, is fine. If they do not wish to take on the challenges that may proceed on, I cannot blame them. If you are here to stay for those challenges, you will be praised in your own shape, way, or form. But now, I need to know what happened down there.
At that, I will give it to my friends who are better orators than I. I will look towards Melius and Cooley, who are better speakers than I.
Melissa will kind of clear his throat. Say, well, Emperor, when we first got down there, we all started making our way through the tombs, different passageways and hallways and such. One of the first major things we encountered was a room with some crystals that were kind of jutting up from the ground into the shape of like a vein almost. And one of our group decided to break off some of those crystals. Oh, did I mention those crystals were glowing and like a magical kind of aura too? Yeah, they were
And then
doing
my
that
friend
too.
Melios decursed one, and our group member decided to pick one of the cursed ones.
Yes, the cursed one, and our friend decided to pick one of the other cursed ones. Ended up having his mind swayed and changed by whatever those crystals did. So he was much rather a problem throughout the rest of the way. But after that, we went into another room that had it was a yellow crystal. I think? Yeah, we was
Yeah,
another room
the
that had a
yellow
yellow
one.
crystal inside of it. Thankfully, that didn't really seem to be doing much to anybody.
I'll interject and I'll say, I felt a slight tug on me to make me feel happy, but, I resisted.
Yes, and after what happened to the last set of crystals, we decided just not to chance anything and just leave it alone. Came into a very wide room that we didn't really explore too much at the time, but it did have a ever continuous kind of quicksand whirlpool in it that just kept sucking up sand no matter what. But we just kind of stayed along the edge and kind of passed by it, and then got into some what I can only describe as what once was an antechamber, huge and spacious area where we ran into. Can I get a picture of those guys? Yeah, I kind of want to describe them to them, but
Second. There you go.
okay, all right, cool. What about the? Oh yeah, there's the small ones. Okay. Yes, some gray-skinned humanoid individuals. They were robed in like a lightish blue kind of robe. Had this weird golden mask with some spikes, and the main thing I noticed was these are those chains coming out their back? Yeah, these like metallic chains they had coming out of their backs, and this staff that they use to channel these lightning powers. They were speaking about a emperor, but they didn't seem to be speaking about you.
They speak of the
Uh,
false emperor.
okay. Well, that's
I
who they
know
were
nothing
talking
about
about.
that.
But we eventually confronted them and killed the group that we had ran into at first. And after taking a bit of a break to ourselves, we left that area, went to a room in the back, where there was some more of these worshippers of the false emperor, as you say, and some giant stone-like creature that I swear looked like it had a inner body of flames and fire coming out from where its head should be, and from different areas of its skin peeking out from beneath it. It was monstrous creature, huge.
They sound
had,
like acolytes of the false emperor.
They had two of those giant creatures, and a group of them was left. And after our group finally dealt with them, there was the issue of the giant blue crystal that was in the middle of the room. And I felt like we couldn't just leave that crystal there. Something needed to be done about it. So I had my group stand back. And after we acquired some of these crystals from our teammate Yondel, I threw them at the giant blue crystal. And there's not really too much need to go into what exactly happened when I threw them, but to make the long story short, the red crystals I threw ended up interacting with this giant blue gem and caused it to explode. So that's gone now. You ain't gotta worry about that anymore.
He looks quite concerned.
Yeah, don't worry yourself about it, Emperor. We dealt with it. It's dealt with.
Eyebrow
exactly.
raise.
The crystals exploded. It's shattered into pieces now. There's no more magical power for these people to be trying to do anything about. And then oh yes, I forgot to mention I had fallen. I had gone into the sinkhole at some point and ran into some ancient deity, two-headed looking individual who tried to just absorb my life from me. But thankfully, Nagakaburo's proved how powerful of a god she was and protected me. And I was able to escape from his grasp. So as we...
Headed. What do you mean?
Did he tell me what he called himself? I can't remember. Crap.
He called himself
Looks
the
like
Sanctum
there.
Conservator.
Okay, yeah. He managed to kind of think for a second, like what did he say he called? Hold on. Oh yeah. He said he called himself the Sanctum Conservator or something of that sort.
He's down there. He looks very concerned for a second. And you lived?
Well, I mean, I had the great Nagakaburos protecting me, so well, of course I lived.
He kind of like takes that into note. You can tell he like kind of like thinks about that for a second and takes that into note for whatever he might be thinking as he goes. Well, what you had run down into there, at least for what I can tell you, he is not of enemy at least. That is one of the Bakai. Someone, or thing you could say, that has gone through that of the Sun Disk ritual and failed.
Oh.
Thankfully, that one specific is more of a guard dog to that of the place. But it is strange as we were not able to find them.
Well, considering how I had to fall into a sinkhole of a sand whirlpool, he might be rather deep down in there. So take that what you will, but he's very deep within the sand. And then after that, we are making our way back. We decided to try to explore one of the last areas we hadn't explored yet. just to make sure nothing else was hiding around. And we ended up setting off some sort of trap that was surprisingly still active in this tomb.
The Tomb of
And
Emperors need to be guarded in some way. That is to be expected.
yes. So, but after we managed to make our way through the trap, the few of us that were left standing, I'm assuming, took everybody up to the front and were just waiting for you to arrive.
Yes. Um, One thing worth mentioning, I feel, is there were deep claw marks all over the walls. Um, and one of the tombs, when we got there, was previously already opened. I feel it may be a Walking Dead reanimated situation, but we found no evidence of it, and yet we explored the entire tomb.
It is quite concerning in its own case, but I very much doubt there'd be that of Walking Dead around, as the only real one that was dead before would have been me. As for that of these claw marks you speak of, it sounds like remnants of the battle.
The battle?
Of course. Do you not understand the history behind that of the Tomb of Emperors?
Not at all, Emperor Azir. I'm not Shuriman.
Well, you see, that of the God Warriors, or at least one of them, Renekton, had trapped himself down there with that of the false Emperor Zerath a long time ago. They had been trapped down there fighting for eons.
Oh,
Yes, it's
Who
a most
won?
glorious story.
Neither. But in the end, I do know at least that of Renekton's mind did not. He now seeks that of his brother, and will not stop until he is dead. But that is a story, or at least a talk for a different time. He proceeds on. He proceeds on, kind of like with a deeper, somewhat inhale. I had put down that of some of my soldiers down there to investigate a bit further. I see there was that of leftover Shuriman bodies. And with that of the acolytes that you speak of, I believe I understand what was happening down there.
Would you care to enlighten us fully? I don't know why they were down there.
It seems like they were converting life essence itself into energy. And that energy goes directly to that of Emperor Zerath, the false
Were they trying
emperor.
to reanimate him?
I'm not sure. I could not tell you what exactly it is, but if you think Zerath is dead, by no means would you be correct. I will say we also have found that of a tunnel down there, one that makes sense of how they've got in the first place, which will be sealed off soon. You all have done good work today, and I thank you as the Emperor. But now, it is, I believe, a good time to talk further into what was to be discussed in the first place. The reward for that of this mission itself was that this was the test of faith, of proving your faith to me, because that faith is needed for the true mission. Kind of, um, kind of like taps down a little bit onto that of his desk in front of him as it kind of brings up a you can't see it well on the picture, but you can see it kind of brings up an almost weird like sand like holographic map of Shurima City and its surroundings. This place, this entire place, is something I am in control of. I am the Emperor here. For therefore my influence can only go so far, and where I can go, I'm afraid cannot be from out of here. Which is why I need a group. I need people to help me with my cause, or else the world itself might be in danger.
And what would that be? What danger do you speak of, Birdman?
What else would there be to speak of? And I am not just a bird man, I am Emperor Azir. As he looks a little bit more aggressive. The dangers I speak of are of that of Emperor Zerath. However, there's also another lingering danger, one potentially far worse, as you have all come to understand. The Void.
Yeah, those big bug creature things, yeah.
Oh, if it was only just that, then maybe. But it is much worse.
You say there's something worse than 20+ foot tall bug creature?
Could you imagine not even existing in the first place?
Speak more clearly, you confuse Zutark.
But that is exactly what it means to fight the Void. Non-existence is what you would be fighting. Which is why I ask of you of a different type of mission here. Let me pull something up here. Alright. With everything that you have all gone through, to bolten your resolve, to heighten yourselves, and in order to prove the faith to me, I ask of you of this dangerous mission of going to a place in Shurima, not in the city either. There is that of a tower, one I am not quite sure of, but this tower, this place, it seems to be able to hold back off the unending void. And we must learn of its power, or at least try and understand. I have sent plenty of soldiers out and have tried to find out what exactly is there, maybe who exactly might be there, and how they're keeping the void away. Maybe this could help us fight that of Zerath. Maybe this could help us fight back of the void. But more importantly, I need to know why any soldiers that do come back, they don't remember the journey. And that is why I need your faith.
If I may ask, Emperor Azir, what makes you think that we can succeed where your soldiers have not?
I'm not quite
Yeah.
sure. I could not give you a straight answer as much as you would like. However, let's just say it's a feeling that you lot are different. For the better or worse.
Well, if you're gonna send us to do your dirty work, you should at least give us shiny toys to use to fight.
Who said you were going there to fight?
Well, that's what I want. I want weapon worthy of troll kind.
If you so truly want a weapon, then when you come back and have completed that of your mission, that is to be discussed. Your great reward is after this mission. Is that clear?
How long is the travel to the tower, Emperor Azir?
I am not quite sure of the entire bit of the travel, but at least of what some people have remembered, it would be that of potentially half a month's time, maybe that of a month, if you were to go on foot. However,
We must apologize for our troll friend's bluntless emperor. He's one of Renekton's more devout, much more of a blood and sand than water and shade kind of person. He means no ill will, of course.
I grow bored.
Case in point, I'm very sorry.
keep on to that mentality. It might keep you thriving through.
Volix is unnormally more than normal, deep in thought.
Now, sorry, go ahead.
And he says, Emperor Azir, if you ask us of this, can you at least give us supplies for the road, free of charge? And maybe, I know they're rare here, but healing potions. For last time we've helped you with the tomb, we almost lost our only healer and had no healing potions to help.
He kind of looks over at you lot. That is of the rarest commodity, but I believe I can supply each one of you with at least one. As for the supplies, you are talking to the wrong person for that. For you will be traveling with that of a guide.
Oh.
And who is the guide?
Yes. Who is this guide?
This guide will only take you part of the way there. This guide, I will let introduce themselves. As coming from probably the shadows, something none of you were able to even see or detect at first. Somebody recognizes this person as is a singular person here, that to be of a feminine figure, that to be holding a giant four-sided bladed boomerang. That would be
Hey,
me.
don't.
Oh, I see. Nice to meet you for the very first time.
Wait, I thought you said we already met her already.
No, my
Alright,
friend, you
cool.
must be mistaken, for you see we have never met.
No, I think you definitively said you met a woman who had that kind of symbol. I can't
Oh,
remember.
it must be very common, perhaps a Shuriman tradition. Maybe I was too many honeyed wined or fire waters deep. Who knows?
No, it sounded very distinctive. And
What,
Zootalk don't even know what that word means.
whatever it is between any of you, this is your guide. She will be of some of the most important person to be listening to. As she goes, as long as I get paid.
Is she famous at this point already? Like, kind of known?
Um, she's known across the lands, yeah.
Okay, so I would just know of her at the least.
You would definitely know of her, but only because now you have a clear picture and see her.
Okay.
Oh, I remember. She's pretty bounty hunter lady I've heard of stories about. Now,
Oh,
Zutark, remember.
you must be the one they call Silver. Yeah, don't you run like a mercenary band in these areas or something?
And whatever I do is of my own concern. I'm only here to guide you.
Me would not mind being guided by pretty woman lady.
Jesus Christ, Zuthork.
What? I'm just saying.
She looks over at Azir. Fate whispers of, really? These people? Azir just nods. Well, whatever it means, we're going to have to ride up, saddle up, and get some supplies going. I will take you there. However, I will only be taking you part of the way there. Afterwards, I'm gone, and it's no longer of my concern of what happens to any of your lives. Is that clear?
Okay,
Yeah,
pretty lady.
yeah, that's fine.
Crystal.
Just out of
Perfectly fine.
curiosity, how much is Emperor Azir paying you?
That is not to be discussed, nor will you find out.
You know it's illegal for an employer to not let you discuss your wage.
Raises eyebrow.
Very well. So, Emperor Azir, just to get this straight, after this mission, we are no longer working with you anymore. We get our boon and we can go our separate ways.
If that is what you so wish. But do know, if you come back here with false information and try to falsify anything, there will be more than just punishment happening.
That's fine. I am not one to lie.
Zutark not very good at lying.
As long as you give us the supplies and the one healing potion each, I will take that and be on my way as soon as our lovely guide is ready to set out.
She says, we're gonna supply up for tomorrow, and then in the morning, we'll be gone.
Okay.
I nod.
She says, for the supplies, she'll take care of that. And we'll then proceed to kind of slip on out. Vil does not look happy at all in any of this situation, but she is definitely looking like she's held her tongue quite a bit this entire time. Outside of that, though, you guys are technically free for the rest of the day if you want to go do anything.
Zutark hungry. Zutark want food.
I want to talk to Vil.
Well, at the moment, she's still with Azir, so that's really up to you.
Well, I'm gonna wait till Azir leaves.
Why would Azir leave?
Well, until she's not just gonna stand next to Azir all day. She's got other shit to do, I'm sure.
I mean, at the very moment, they're both waiting for you guys to leave.
Oh yeah, I'll leave and then I'll find her later.
All right. Proceed on to leave out into that of Shurima City once more. And Volix said what he was doing. What's anybody else doing?
Oh, Zutark's gonna actually approach Melius and kind of like point at his crown. Are you still wearing that thing?
Yes. I'll be wearing this for a while. Actually,
what?
I want to take the crown. Can I take it off? Can I actually like take the crown off? Let me ask that question.
Yes.
Okay, all right, okay. Can I see if it can
Well,
like fit on my arm or something? Like how far can it go fit on my arm?
I'm trying to think of though. If you take it off, will that break the attunement?
No.
No, as long as it's like still on your person, you're usually still attuned to it. You have to like
Yeah.
lose
Okay.
possession of it.
As long as you still have it, then yeah, you're fine. It's kind of a weird shape to be putting on your arm.
Okay, gotcha.
You would at least need something to hold it or bolster it if you wanted to put it on your arm.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I'm kind of fiddling with that, seeing what I'm doing, but why? What does it matter if I still have it? Answer to Zutark, I think he was asking me. Yeah.
well, what does the shiny crown thing do?
No, I haven't bothered to see yet. Maybe I'll find out tonight or today or at some time. I don't even know what this crown is, to be honest.
It looks shiny. Can Zutai try it on?
Nope, that's not happening.
Why not?
Let's just say I don't trust you.
You don't trust anyone.
No, I trust people just at certain levels, and you're not at hand use shiny magical items trust level yet.
It's because I'm a troll, isn't it?
Yes, it's because you're a troll. Yes.
Wow, he just came out and said it.
If that's what you want to believe.
It could totally fit on my head.
It doesn't matter if it could fit on your head. It's not going to.
Come on, just let me try it one time.
No, it's perfectly fine on my head, in my possession.
Zutark wants something shiny.
Pretty sure it shouldn't be too hard to find you something shiny out there.
Zutark tired of doing work without getting anything.
You want some gold, Zutark?
How much gold?
I'll give you 50 gold. Take it or leave it.
Okay. I wonder
Alright.
if that little rat man will sell me that ball of his.
I'll hand Zutark 50 gold then. Oh, I gotta do math. Hold on, wait a minute. Wait, gotta do math. Alright, there we go. There's so much gold I have left now. I have handed Zutark 50 gold.
Melissac, you're pulling out a calculator.
Shiny gold.
Well, Zutark, I'm gonna get up and walk around town some. I'm tired of laying in a bed for right now.
Zutark go get much fire water with new gold.
Go have fun. Don't spend it all at once. And there he goes.
Fire water for Zutark.
All right. What's Melis going off to do?
Wait, I don't know what I need him to do. Where is Is Tuli still in the base right now? Into Tuli already?
Unless Tuli went to go do something, he was just watching y'all.
I think the main thing Chuli's going to be doing is... Where did Siva go after all this? Did she just leave?
Yeah, she just straight up left. Quite
Cool.
swiftly.
I'd probably try to trail her if I can.
Yeah, give me a I think it's a survival check.
Okie dokie.
Oh, well, I'm gonna kind of, if I see him leave, I'm gonna kind of follow him because I need to talk to him about something.
Oh, okay.
Do I need to do survival?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Just gotta trail the trail.
Damn. Well, not the worst, but damn.
Tuli, you barely catch up to that of Siver's trail as she proceeds to look like she is at that of the stables that you had been to beforehand. And followed by that, Melis, you could see Tuli about to approach that of Siver.
I'm kind of looking and be like, what is he doing now? I'll kind of stand back a bit, not immediately go interrupt their conversation or whatever they're about to do.
Stand off to pretty much the side a little bit, maybe trying to listen in. Julie.
Cool. Chuli's just gonna briskly jog and catch up with her at the stable and be like, by the way, before you go, see if she actually takes the time of day for him first and foremost.
She takes a quick look at you, looks back.
And he's just gonna be like, look, I know the safety and sanctity of this entire nation, if not all nations, comes secondary to how much you get paid at the end of the day. But I do have a home nation that I care about. And I've learned very quickly that the only thing that I can do to secure that nation is to have faith in my own strength. The same way you have in yours, and the people that you pay to follow you. He's just going to pull his spear out and put it in the ground and go, you must know warriors of repute, spearmen, teachers. All I'd ask is you have a name, a direction, anything you can point me in to make me stronger.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Let's go. This is not terrible.
Feeling better than I thought it would.
She kind of looks you up and down, proceeds to turn back around almost as if she was trying to ignore you. However, she does speak. You know, when I first saw you, I thought of you as just fresh meat. Now, might be a little bit more. There's a potential I could show you to somebody of interest, I could tell. Of course, not without a little profit, though.
I've been well compensated and will continue to be so in the future.
I'll take your word for it now. You still have it? What I gave you?
You know? No. He bites his lip and is like, The others with me are not very politically savvy or tight-lipped. So unfortunately, no.
Well, first and foremost, that saddens me. Secondly, you can't always trust your party or who you're with, and there's plenty of reasons for that. So if you're able to well compensate them, maybe they do more of what you'd say. I learned that the tough way.
You know, Julie just like scoffed. You think I trust them? For all I know, one of them was on the slave ship that sent me back to his home nation. And the other one can't seem to help criticizing every god or other higher power he comes across. And the troll, well, at least the troll wears his heart on his sleeve. That's as much as I can say for him. They keep themselves alive and they're very good at it.
Well, you have survived at least this long, I'll give you that. You see as she says, give me a few minutes. I need to get us some horses.
You know,
As the
Chewie
person in the
will,
front finally being ready to like kind of take her in to look at some horses.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, did she give me her name, or do I know her name? I can't remember.
Her name was put out there the first the time when you guys all got introduced. Sivert.
Yeah. So Tulio will just like reach into his pouch and be like, Siver! And I'm gonna take out 50 gold and I'm just gonna toss it her way and be like, for your time. And then I'll leave her be.
She kind of easily catches it, throws it up in the air once to feel the weight of it coming back down, and she goes, you definitely are the one that's better suited for talking. We'll talk more later.
Cool. And then I'm gonna head on back.
As you start to head on back, Melis will kind of come up from like whatever wall or thing he was leaning against, and to kind of be like, "So, what was that about, Julie?"
You know, Julie's just gonna like roll his neck and sigh and be like, a couple days ago, I came closer to death than I have in a long, long time. Not since I was in my homeland. And I very much intend on dying in my homeland, not in sand, not in someone else's tomb. So if you'll excuse me if I find someone that's gotten very good at surviving and ask if she has any hints on how to continue to do that. You of all people should understand strength above all, right?
Oh, trust. I have no qualms with you seeking to improve yourself. That's. Please, feel free to do anything you can. I was just merely surprised you would ask it of a mercenary. However,
I've no allegiance. Not now, anyway.
Yes. That does make sense. Criminals usually don't have allegiances to places.
Criminals? By whose law?
Oh, well, I mean, the law no place you do the crime in. Maybe you should think about that next time.
No. I was deemed criminal by people who stood upon my borders and took me back to theirs and treated me like a sideshow freak. Until my people won the war, and all of a sudden I was a reminder of that little blemish on their war record. That's what made me go from exhibition to criminal, as you so put it.
One
If
Mhm.
fighting for my own borders makes me criminal, then it's a title I'll bear with pride, but I'm not criminal in these lands. Only yours.
No, no, you are not a criminal here. Which is why, like I said, I have no problem with anything you're trying to do here. And it's not any of my business to stop you from doing what you're
Yeah.
trying to do. So feel free to pay all your gold to the mercenary. See if she'll actually help you or not.
You know, Chuli's just gonna like take a deep breath and like exhale out his nostrils and be like, I'm sorry. It's very difficult to not see you as a man of your nation. You've saved my life, and I'd like to think I've done a decent-ish attempt at saving yours. And I know you're a man of Nakaboros before you're a man of Noxus. I'll try not to let this color my judgment.
No, feel free to let it color your judgment. While I am a servant of Nagaboros, I am through and through a man of Noxus, as you so put it. So you can feel free to describe me in whatever way suits you to let you go to sleep at night.
Julie will just kind of like, just kind of scoff and just be like, right. Then since we're both under the Emperor's charge, I'll retire to our headquarters and just head back.
Yeah, I think I'll just kind of maybe walk around town for a bit more. Don't feel like laying down in the bed again anytime soon.
Julie, Melis, you guys can both get an inspiration.
Yay. Oh, bam, there we go.
Zutark, you easily spend about, I'd say, 10 gold on a bunch of fire water.
So
Which
after I buy my fire water. So question: after we got the metal piece from Rumble, is he still in the city?
you guys haven't gotten a metal piece.
Well, we
You
didn't
still
need it.
need the metal piece? Shit, hold on.
No one ever went back for the metal piece. He still had to make it.
Oh. Well, in that case, I just want to go and pay him a visit while carrying my bottles of fire water.
Well, I'll head over there too then. That's a good. That's where I was initially gonna head over to, but then other things came in the way.
After a good few hours, Bill does come out as you are creepily waiting for her.
As I waited, I wanted to go to a bar real quick and buy a flask of the most precious commodity, expensive commodity here of water.
I'd say that'd be a gold just because it would be like the most fancy
That's
looking.
fine. And then as I see Vil come out, I kind of just say, "Water and shade, Vil. Care for a drink of water?"
She looks very peeved still and proceeds to walk past you.
I'm gonna follow her, and I say, I'll be honest. I don't think either of us ever cared for each other much. I would expect with us leaving, you would be happy, not upset.
Do you understand when you're being ignored?
Yeah, I tend to keep talking anyway. I would go away faster if you would take the time.
And as I to believe it, none of you are worth that time. So I suggest you leave it.
I agree. That's why I feel that you should be glad that this will probably be the last time we ever talk.
Dearly, I hope so.
So, with that, would you care for a drink of water?
I think I'm good.
Very well. Then I will keep following you. I'll walk silently with her for a little bit, and then I'll say, you know, I do think Emperor Azir made a mistake. I don't think that we should be the ones doing this. I don't know what he sees in us. I don't think any of us even have a hint of Shuriman blood in us.
In a split second, and a kind of like a more so of a moment of notice, you will not really feel, but more so instantly see out of a spear tipped towards your neck. Not one from a sand soldier, one directly from her. Emperor Azir does not make mistakes. If you don't want to lose your head from other means, I suggest you do not sully his name, nor the faith he has granted.
I kind of tilt my head a little bit and put my hands up in a surrender kind of way, and I say, then why are you upset?
For my own reasons.
You know, you would think that somebody who you'll never see again and who is not of your people would be the perfect person for you to share.
Give me a persuasion check.
We took a long rest, right? It's been a while.
Yes.
I'm gonna fortune that then.
Is that how fortune works?
It doesn't.
Doesn't-
Yeah, it's my role specifically, but it doesn't matter.
She looks very perturbed, angry even. I'm warning you. I want to be left alone, and I'm not going to be speaking of such matters, or potentially any other future matters, just like you say. So there's no reason to talk to you, and there's no reason why we're going to talk. As she starts to walk away again.
Volix will sigh and he'll say, you know, I'm going to make it back alive. Get a boon. I have no need for it. I suppose I'll ask for better treatment of you guys. Maybe I'll even let you ascend if you want it. But regardless, I see that right now you're in no mood to talk. So take this flask of water to remember me by, and I kind of just run in front of her and set it down. Whether she takes it or not is up to her. I will be seeing you in, what did he say, a month and a half? Around 3 months' time. And I hope by then you'll have thought of what you want for my boon. And I'll turn to leave.
She, instead of looking more angry, now she looks even more confused.
I turn to leave.
All right.
And then the last thing I'll do before the day is over is I'll just write out a note in Shuriman and stick it to the outside of our door, open pavilion or whatever. That basically just says, "Hey, ghost lady, if you come back looking for me, to give me the reward or whatever for protecting those children, been sent out by Emperor Azir, should be back in 3 months." From that ghost lady that for that
Okay.
ghost lady
I
who never came
understood.
back, who said she would come back and then never came back.
I understood.
And then I'll turn in for the night. I don't really need to sleep, but I'll just get my stuff ready, polish my guns.
Probably see Julie. I don't know if you'd be considered upset by any means, but I'll leave that up to Julie if you want to say at all how you seem like right now.
I mean, I look completely nonplussed. I'm just like, I have a wash rag and I'm just polishing my guns. I kind of look up as Julie enters and I say, I go, so what did you do today? Get up to anything fun?
Julie, you there?
Yep, sorry guys, I was just going a drink. My bad. Julie just looks kind of grumpy and just kind of takes a seat and goes, "Just trying to keep a door open, that's all."
Fair enough. So often those close. I commend you for trying to keep one open.
Not willingly, but they often do, and when they do, they're often either very far away from them or suddenly finding them too heavy to open again.
I sit down again and I say, I don't think we've ever talked about it. What are you gonna ask for the boon?
The only thing I've ever thought about the whole time I've been here is some means of safe passage back to my homeland. Seems a little underwhelming given the scope of what's been promised, but I'd be lying if I said it wasn't all I wanted.
You're from Ionia, right?
Yes.
I would assume. I mean, that's pretty far away. I assume safe passage would cost thousands upon thousands of gold. I don't think it's that bad of a boon to ask for.
Especially considering I'm considered fugitive in two of the nations between here and there.
And that Volix kind of just laughs and goes, "Aren't we all? Besides," I kind of look around, make sure he's not there.
Besides present
Melios.
company, yes.
Yeah.
We've talked about this.
I kind of just nod and I say, "Well, good on you for keeping doors open. And I do hope that you make it back to your homeland. I have nothing against you or Ionia."
Julie just kind of sighs and just goes, "I just hope it's the land I remembered. Even in the early days of the war, I could feel the soil beneath my feet changing in its arcane structure as people behind the front lines took the trees and made military bases, as temples for human martial arts declared war on one another, and as many conflicts happened in the shadows behind us as they did in the fields in front of us. I even remember as they boarded me onto the ship and I saw the island disappear on the horizon. It felt worryingly unfamiliar to me. That's the last image I have of my home in my head."
Volix kind of just looks up and he goes, "At least you remember all your lands. Haven't got to go anywhere besides here and Noxus, and neither of these are particularly pleasant."
No, Chile just kind of like smirks and goes, "Where in Noxus did you stay?"
For a long time, the capital, which I, as a person, don't remember what it's called. I was there for a long time. I kind of raise the shackles and I say, obviously not willingly, and these are remembrance that I can never take off, but eventually I was brought here, and the sands tend to swallow things. I wound up missing.
Chile just kind of nods.
Well, I say we get rest. Will supposedly be a long trip tomorrow.
Yeah, Chuli's gonna give him like a friendly pat on the shoulder and be like, "Yes, I'm gonna go enjoy that water and shade they hold in such high regard."
Volix kind of smirks and nods and says, "Watered in shade, you Dooley."
All right. And with that, we will proceed back to this junkyard with Melis and Zutark back at it once again.
Okay.
This time you can see Rumble actually a little bit on the outside, kind of looking through some junk at the moment.
Okay. Sutak would kind of approach
Let me talk,
Approach the
Zutar.
door.
Please, 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 let me talk.
What? I just want to give him some fire water.
Just let me talk right now, okay? Please. It'll make this go a
Oh,
lot more smoother.
fine.
So I'll kind of clear my throat, and I'll kind of yell out, "Rumble!"
Huh? Oh, if it isn't you.
Yeah, yes, it is us. We are back.
I'm here too.
Looks at you, looks away. So what is it you want?
Zutar, do you remember what that little emblem looks like, right?
I can't remember. I only remember spinning ball thing.
Oh my! Before the spinning ball. God dang it!
What? It was a cool spinning ball.
Do you remember what the emblem was supposed to be of?
Can I roll history to see if Zutak remembers what the symbol looks like?
Unfortunately, I do not believe Zutark would have that knowledge.
Rip.
Oh, God damn.
Especially because just a description from Zutark, I do not think is going to be good enough.
Fair enough. That makes sense. Well, I'll just go tell him and be like, well, we had a mission to do for the Emperor, the Great Emperor, as he's called, and that
Oh,
kind of
that
after
bloke.
after we got done with that, we were kind of out of commission for a couple days, to be honest. It was
I was
taxing.
wondering
It
when
took a
you
lot
might
on
show
us.
back up, considering I haven't seen you in at least a good few days, and I thought you'd come back with what I'd asked for to be able to get started.
Yeah, no, yeah. God dang it, no. We do need to get that. Wait a minute. I got it. I will send. I will. Do I need to do sending or can I do a different message? Can I do a different spell for this? You know what? That's fine. We're gonna get a rest as well. I will cast sending, and I will use it to Thule, and I will basically send a message saying, "Hey, can you describe me what that metal emblem you wanted to get made looked like?"
Julie?
Because he can send it back to me.
He has to send a description back, right? Can't be the image.
Yeah, like he has to kind of actually describe it. Yes.
Alright. I don't know if you're there, Julie, but if not, then we'll
Yeah.
go.
Oh, sorry. I unplugged my microphone. Like unplugged my headphones. I was like, it's got really quiet all of a sudden. My bad.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Melis
so
has
I cast sending to send you a message, basically asking you, it's like a telepathic message to ask you what that metal emblem you wanted to get made looked like, and you're able to respond back with a message. Even if you don't know the spell, you can respond back with a message.
He's like, he's just mentally going to be thinking like, oh shit, I forgot we were making a new one. And I'm just going to describe it like 4-pointed boomerang, and just kind of like describe where the wide edge is and just describe it as best as possible. And then at the end be like, didn't we do a drawing? What happened to the drawing?
Ooh, I
We
want to
did
look at
do a
Zutar.
drawing.
If you look at Zutark, be like, they said he described it to me, but they said they did a drawing, Zutark? You know about that?
I think so.
I was gonna say There was a drawing, however, I do not think either of you were the ones that grabbed it.
Oh, don't tell me Yondel grabbed it.
Yeah, it was
Oh, it
Yondel.
very well could have been Yonder.
Oh,
actually.
god damn it.
Well, either way, you got a Rumble. You got a paper and something I could draw a picture with, a pen or whatever.
Yeah, always have something like that on me. As he gives you some scrap leather he had, or not scrap paper he had on him, and a couple pencils.
Oh, little man, I brought peace offering of fire water.
Okay,
You can leave it at the doorstep.
Attempt to draw this as best I can. Do you want me to make a roll for it?
I would need a performance roll, yes.
Okay, that's not the worst for me performance. All right. Okay, I'll take that. 17. Okay, that's a pretty good roll, I think.
Because you saw the boomerang that you were explained is pretty much the one that you saw on Sivir. Therefore, it kind of comes to you a bit easier to be able to draw this.
Okay.
As the rest of what's described on it or what it is doesn't seem to be too unique outside of that of the boomerang.
Okay.
So you're able to draw it within probably like 20-30 minutes.
Okay. After I kind of draw it and I hand it over to him, I'll say, I think it's something similar to that one famous mercenary, Sivir of the Sands. I think it's something similar to her boomerang weapon she's so wildly known for.
I've heard of her. Not that interested.
I take it she didn't find too much interest in your junk either.
I don't know. I don't think I've ever really talked with her.
Oh, well, that's interesting. Well, all right then. Here's your item. Here's the emblem we need made.
Takes
If
the
you
paper.
can, I'd like you to kind of get working on it early. We will be leaving sometime tomorrow, and we'll be gone for quite a while.
Well, I can't promise it'll be done in a day, but also, if you were here probably a few days earlier, I might have been able to.
Yeah, but I was kind of knocked out a few days earlier.
Yeah, his
So-
shiny crown did something to his little brain.
Sees the shiny crown. It is kind of shiny. Kind of. Gonna use that for anything?
I kind of plan on it. I mean,
He doesn't even know what it is, and he won't even share with me.
Well, if you plan to junk it, feel free to throw it my way.
I'll keep that in mind, actually.
It'd be very well appreciated. So, about that dwarven firewater, just leave that there.
Yeah, just leave it here to talk for him. And we'll let you get on your way. And we'll let you be. We gotta go see if there's anything else we need to get ready tonight.
Well, good luck at least on your adventure. At least to you, Mouse.
And good luck to you too. And he'll kind of walk away at that point and kind of head back to the little headquarters area.
Bye, little man. Enjoy the fire water.
Right.
And you just kind of see fucking Zutark just put a bottle in between his lips, just like sucking it down like a bottle.
Perfect way to get ready. With that, you will proceed back to the bedroom where Zutark and now Melis are now back.
Welcome back.
Yeah. Glad to be back.
Are you?
No, I had a good enough day out and about.
Long journey starting tomorrow. You prepared for it?
Melissa kind of sit on his bed or whatever, not his bed, his little area he's sleeping at, and kind of just say like, yeah, I think I'm ready for it.
You good? I kind of look at Melius up and down and I go, you good to leave for, what, 3 months at the minimum? Don't have anything pressing that you gotta get back to?
I am more than capable of being away for 3 months at a time if I need to be.
Bullocks kind of just shrugs. If you say so.
All right. You guys can get that of your long rest again. And you will all hear at what would assumably be the equivalent of like 5 a.m. in the morning, a knock on the door.
I, who's been awake this whole time, will get up to answer, I suppose.
Melissa will get up. That's about the time he normally gets up anyway. So he'll get up.
5 more minutes.
Volix expects to see Sivir on the other side, I suppose.
It is Sivir, as she's got like a bag or like a sack that she's holding on her back a little bit, as she goes, It's time to wake up bright and early, and let's get a move on. You guys got about 10 minutes, and we're out. Meet me over at the
Azir-
front.
Did Emperor Azir deliver the 1 healing potion each that he promised?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. As she kind of like tosses each one of you a healing potion, which is in your
Hell
inventory.
yeah.
Discos are goated. They're so good. They're very strong. That's one
But yeah, it's in your inventory already.
They're
You
very salty.
all
They're
just
very,
proceed to
tangy.
kind of like
They're the
follow
strongest crisp.
to follow them.
You'll
Sivir?
know what I mean if you have them.
I will. I
Yeah.
got nothing else.
Oh, sorry guys, I wasn't muted. Having a conversation about fucking
No problem.
potato chips with my wife. My bad.
Yo, very good apparently. Yeah, I'll head with Sivir, I suppose. I got nothing else.
So
Yeah.
for the example, or not say example, but for the journey, you do see at the front of the gates, she has prepared that of as I get it out, of 5 riding horses for everybody.
I want to
Is
look at
it-
I want to look at Sivir and say, to be clear, I have walked everywhere my entire life. I have never ridden a horse. I don't suppose that will be a problem.
Good time to learn now.
Very well.
Actually, sorry, I take that back. It is not 5. I had to go relook at it. Because I know for a fact, actually, she might even cheap out a little bit on it. She would take 3.
Saddle up, huh?
1 for herself, 2 for y'all.
Oh wow.
I had to think about it for a second.
Volix looks at Thule and goes, "You're a horse?"
No, I don't have a horse anymore.
No, I mean, would you like to share a mount? It's 2 for
Oh.
each.
I could do this. I could bird up, I suppose. No, actually, no, I can't maintain it that long. No, I can share. I'm sure the horse can manage. I'm not that heavy.
I look at all of us and I go, I think that we are the 2 lightest ones. Yes, I struggle. I struggle
Is
to
the
think
horse
about
I
the
had
poor
one of them?
horse.
Do I recognize any of the horses?
You recognize what would be the horse that you had used before.
Hey, I wave at her like, "Hey, buddy, how's it going? Good to see you again." I'll lean over to Volix and I'll be like, "We have a working relationship."
Good to keep things platonic in business. Yes, I agree. I will ride with Dooley. I don't want to ride with Melius and the troll.
Wow. Rude. I have an idea. Can Zutai go and approach the horse that's not being taken?
I mean, go ahead. I'm not stopping you.
Zutak have better idea. This will give Zutak proper workout while we travel. He's gonna go, like, squat down and try to pick up the horse.
A horse rides Zutark.
You don't need to make a check. You just pick up the horse, and Sivir just looks back and is like, "You're supposed to ride it for the speed, not the workout."
Zutak been traveling sands all his life. This is nothing. I can keep up.
Wait, I look over and smirk and raise an eyebrow and go, Zutark, do you think that you could carry the horse so the horse rides you while Melius rides the horse?
Zutak accept challenge.
I look over at Melius and I go, well, get on the horse. You heard the man.
Oh my god, stop bothering the horses.
Melis is gonna place fan and be like, Zutark, if we don't want to ride the horse, don't ride the horse. But there's no need to carry the horse.
What? I can't even ride this thing? You think this little puny creature can hold the weight of a troll?
Well, if you don't ride the horse, it'll slow us down a little bit, but it should be fine. We have plenty of resources.
I'm curious, Sivir, are you getting paid by the hour or just a lump sum?
Nothing you need to be concerned about.
Exactly. Now get over here and let me carry you. And he's gonna grab Melius by like a cape. Like
Go
throws
of me,
him on
Cho-
top of the
let
horse.
go of me, Zutark.
No,
I will
this
get on
be
the
much
horse,
faster.
but there's no need for you to carry the horse, okay?
No, I need strong workout to get stronger. How am I
This-
supposed to get stronger if I don't train?
There's plenty of things to be trained
Well,
in.
let's
Just
say we start our journey and let them catch up while they figure it out.
We
Fine.
need everybody at once. That's going to be difficult just to leave people behind. As much as I would
Fine.
love to, I'm supposed to be the guide for all of you.
Fine.
See, Zutark is throwing him down. That's just. If you
Then
don't want to ride the
Zutark-
horse, fine.
Fine. But then you challenge Zutark to test their strength to see whose plan we follow.
Hmm? What the-
We play the game famous by trolls. We play Uncle Troll. You kind of just see Zutark like crack his knuckles. It is Troll's favorite game. Well, come on. Are you going to accept challenge, little man?
Bolex takes out a 2010s camcorder. I'm recording.
We do not have time for this.
Then you either let me carry you and the horse, or you accept challenge.
Make a wisdom saving throw. He's paralyzed. I'm gonna tie him to the horse, and Emma's gonna drag him. Let's go. It's gonna tie him to the horse. We're gonna drag him. Let's go.
You want dirty cheater?
Sivir goes over to you, looks at what you're doing, proceeds to help. No, you have to tie it this way. This is the tighter way.
Oh, right,
I-
right. Okay,
I-
okay. Thank you.
I look over at Zutark and I go, well, technically all you need to say to get out of that is Uncle Troll.
Never. Never.
Well,
Oh my god.
You cheat me.
he'll remember that. Zutark will remember that.
Oh my god. It only lasts for a minute, but that minute is long enough for us to get him tied up to the horse. So,
When Zutark breaks out
he-
of these bindings, I am going to eat your hands.
Is he like the rope is like 5 or 10 feet like behind the horse, or did you like strap him on the horse?
Dragging him in the sand.
I definitely in my mind, I definitely had it. I was dragging him in the sand. I'm not gonna lie. I was definitely in my head. I was like, he's dragging in the sands, 100%.
That's gonna be a little bit easier on the horse, I'll at least say. As everybody saddles up.
You will regret this day. Zutark will have vengeance.
Melis, give me an animal handling check. You have an advantage because you have people here that can help you. Truly, you've already ridden this horse. You're besties with this horse.
Animal handling, gotcha. Okay,
That's convenient. I've got -1 animal
I'll
handling.
take it. 22. Yeah.
Nice.
You did say you two have a working relationship, so.
And with that being said, there's going to be some stuff here to explain here as we are nearing the end here. Everybody going throughout this journey, start off on your journey. Maybe you guys let Zutark go at some point in it, but essentially nothing too special will happen, as if you follow that of Sivir's directions, she will essentially guide you there within about to the place that she had promised you within about essentially half a month time. Any supplies that you guys would have needed in order to survive that of these harsh lands, she has provided. She has made sure everything has gone just fine, and overall, if there isn't any complications between anything else, as I said, you would just make your destination.
How much did she cheap out? Do we have to hard ration food and water, or do we eat and drink as normal?
You eat and drink as normal.
Ooh!
Let me out of these bindings.
All you gotta say is Uncle Troll, Zutark.
Never.
It's just been like a week, and every time Zutark gets hungry, y'all are just feeding him some jerky.
Basically, we just like a feed him jerky, just water, some shit. Just according to the game, all you gotta say is uncle.
Never. Never.
Mm.
Zutark never lose game.
Man, when those sandwords come out and try and eat you and you still won't call Uncle, it's gonna be a bad time.
Zutark would get like visibly like more angry, and he'll like try to like break out of his bindings from his rage. Yeah, he's gonna enter a rage because he's so pissed off about being binded and try to break out from his bindings.
After the first night, I'll go to them and I'll be like, look, Tutark, I'll let you out, but you gotta stop with this nonsense of trying to carry the horse, okay? Well, just you can just follow along with it, or if you keep talking about this nonsense, and I'll keep you tied up to the horse and dragging you along.
You know, cardio is a great workout. Just walking across the sand.
You unbind Zutark, or I make you regret it.
If you agree to stop with this nonsense of trying to carry the horse.
Don't make me change my mind and consider eat horse.
Just
That's
let
not
him carry the
something like-
horse for a few hours, Melius. Like,
No, that doesn't sound like you're gonna not try to carry the horse.
Unbind the Zootark now.
Give me your word, Zutark. I know that's important to you trolls. Give me your word that you'll not try to carry the horse.
Then I carry you. You compensate for troll training.
You're not carrying me. You're not carrying the horse. You're not carrying any body or any animals around here, okay? You can carry your belongings across the sand.
Fine.
Do I have
What?
your word?
Yes.
How did you
All
lot
right.
survive this long?
Because
Because Zootark's strongest sand troll there
I'm
is.
here. Ignore him because I'm here. That's how we survive this long, okay?
He is
Ignore all
bloody
of that.
liar. He is a
Ignore
coward.
that. Ignore all of
He is a coward.
that.
He
Okay.
runs away in
So this was
fighting.
during the first night, so Zutark's
Yeah.
been out of it, out of the bindings for the rest of it.
Yeah. And he's just walking along. Yes.
All right. So, uh, you lot, if you look on that of the map, I have that of where the horse is, where you guys would be. That's essentially the party at the moment. You guys had went from that of Shurima City, not a straight path though, like I'm making it, but I believe it would be somewhere around up, more upper Shurima, where this territory, aka Shurima in general, just being of a dangerous place, is very surprising. You have all been able to avoid any such threat, or any, even mostly of anything that would be in the way. Maybe that is because of how Sivir has guided you. Maybe that's just because she's doing her job. However, I will say in a spectacular, we do a little skippy time scene here. Uh, that half a month will pass as uh as everybody on this normal, probably I'd say normal day, because it's just one of the any other days that you have been traveling so far, come to kind of a stop as Sivir stops at the front, and she says, "Well, just beyond here, this is where you'll need to go, and this is where I stop."
Menace will just horse to a stop and get off and be like, ah, yes. Thank you.
About time.
Thank you very much, Siver. You proved to have been a great guide.
And some of you have proved to be better company than most. Others, eh, all I care about is honestly getting paid.
She's talking about you, little man.
I don't believe I have to pay her, Zutark.
No, it's definitely you she's talking about. Everyone knows.
No, I think she already has a employer, so I'm pretty sure that employer has paid her quite well.
No, she's probably jealous about your hair. I mean, look at that thing, Jesus.
You all, you all, feeling fine, feeling however it is you want to say you feel, or however it is you're doing now at this point in time. She kind of gives her farewells for now and says, at least to Chuli more privately, that we'll talk more later if you end up surviving. Whatever they may mean, she swiftly leaves off in the opposite direction, aka where you guys were essentially just coming from.
Yep.
Are you guys still gonna be on your horses when you go over the hill?
Oh, we saw. I thought she. I know. I thought she took the horse with her. We still have our horses.
Both two. That you still have two horses. Yes.
Yeah, and then those two. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, I think we will be.
She also
Okay.
did leave you with, at least a few bit of supplies to be able to make your way back. Mostly like food rations.
Do we ever get those potions?
Yes, they're in your inventory.
Oh, okay, all right. I haven't actually checked.
As
Yeah, I'll still be on my horse. I'll get back on the horse soon. And see if Doc will take it.
yeah. So everybody's gonna be still on the horses as you go over.
Yeah.
Fantastic, because I say fantastic, but it doesn't really matter. As you all proceed to go over this of this hill, this steeper like hill, you come over it to see something quite odd, something you could almost say is spectacular yet disturbing at the same time. Something none of you have seen, understand, or even can fathom at the same time. It appears to be two different things here to explain. That of a bunch of ruins, which, by the way, I'm going to activate it so now you guys can see. A bunch of ruins, along with that of a weird-shaped tower floating above most of these wrecked ruins. Yet, on the other side, what seems to be that of a purple-like, almost tendrils, all strewn about, kind of like right across from it. Like as you guys are kind of like behind it, behind this big like tower, you see it like beyond it looks to be like that of a dark kind of looming essence that seems to almost like it destroys whatever it gets into contact with. However, it does not seem or appear to move. You see big lights like structures somewhat hovering above some of these tendrils, as if these tendrils have not moved a bit from looking at it. The other strange thing, one more strange thing is you guys hear something. As you proceed to look down, as something has approached you, not like in a very swift manner, more of just a regular fashion manner, like not looking harmful. Honestly, it doesn't even look like it's. You're not even quite sure what to make of it when you look at it, because what you see. I'll put it on the map. But I'm also going to blow it up here. What you see, ignore the background. What you see is one of those little guys here. It seems to be that of a hourglass of sorts, one gilded with that of gold all around it, yet parts of it are not together, yet still seem in contact, as it kind of reaches its small little claw out, because this thing is like 2 feet tall, and proceeds to kind of like wave to all of you.
Menace will look very
Oh.
confused and
I'll awkwardly wave back.
Yeah, he'll wave back like, "Hello, little hourglass thing."
Truly, you waved back at it, so it's going to go to you, and it's going to reach out its small little hand to you, and it's going to kind of like try to reach out to your hand, even though it will not be able to reach from its height.
I'm just very, very cautiously going to crouch a little bit and extend a hand very cautiously.
It takes like your finger, or like a small bit of your hand, like it tries to grab onto it. The claws don't hurt, but it kind of with its other hand points towards that of the tower and proceeds to try to start like waddling again towards that of the tower, as if it's trying to guide you.
Oh, all right. Seems like we have another guide.
I still don't like how it doesn't have eyeballs. It confuses Zutark.
As you pass by, you will see that of to like per se your left, per se your right, however far in distance you see it, you see that of the purple like tendrils being taken. And I say this in a way that is quite not understanding what's going on, because you will see that of something way bigger than this small little creature that's come out. Ones that are, I'd say 20, maybe like 25 feet tall. Almost looks to be like giant versions of these little guys. Ones that are gilded with both a very well gold green, very gold, say very gold, a golden like material, green maybe like paint you could almost guess, but maybe not. As you see this big thing kind of move itself around, as you see it proceeds to take off one of these tendrils and then proceeds to swiftly turn around and kind of just like start to run back towards that of the ruins. And you see not one of these, you see a few of these going around doing that.
Are they collecting them?
Not paying attention, or not really making too much of a notice towards that of these bigger like things. It tries to take you right now through the ruins. Do you still accept its do you still follow it?
Yeah, I'm still following it, and I'm just going to be calling back like, "You've never seen anything like this in the desert before, have you, Zutark?"
No, me don't like the way these big metal things move. It don't seem right.
I'm
Yeah,
curious.
it's definitely not right.
I'll follow Tuli. I'm curious. Well, technically, I'm on his horse, so I have to follow him anyway. But...
You all proceed through these ruins of what you can guess to be of an ancient civilization that was once flourishing maybe, but now is destroyed. It's really hard to explain the amount of destruction or perhaps nothingness around, as whatever maybe languages might have been here written about, maybe whatever like a bowl or like a spoon left about, like any materials you could say, it's not left. It is just ruins and sand. Not even anything for that of any languages to be seen. And as you keep proceeding on following this guy, you will see that of a bigger like version of itself once again. Not as about maybe I'd say between 20 to 25 feet, so not as super huge as the other big one that you saw. However, this one stands next to what seems to be like a platform at the bottom, a circular platform. This one proceeds to look like it is...
Could we see, by the way? I just have a black screen.
I forgot to do this.
Huh. I'm still just following the little dude.
Following that of the little dude, he's going towards that of this platform with what is next to this big platform, which seems to be like a almost sand-like guardian is what you would be able to say or tell just from looking at this, as sand kind of oozes off from this construct. Again, parts of it seem to not be in contact with itself, yet still seems to be able to move just fine. It holds that of a giant-like hammer, one that does not appear to be glowing, but does have a crystal inside of it. And it, as well as a glowing yellow-like hourglass in the middle, what you could guess to be potentially its heart. It looks at all of you, but proceeds to do nothing in this situation, as the little guy is still continuing on towards that of the platform as he kind of gives a wave over.
Keep going.
I mean, I'm gonna carry on going. He's
Carry on.
been
carry
very
on.
nice so
Melis
far.
is kind of awestruck, but he's gonna follow behind and carry on. He just has not seen anything like this before.
You guys proceed on towards the platform, but then this little guy proceeds to step off of it, turns around towards you all, and proceeds to do a small wave.
Like a wave isn't keep going, or a wave isn't stop here.
No, like he's waving goodbye.
Oh,
I'll give a little wave back as well.
yeah, wave back at him
I'll
and
wave
wait.
back.
As you wave, as you guys wave back to this little guy, you start to hear as that of the circular golden platform that you guys had all went to go stand on appears to not it doesn't feel like it raises, doesn't feel like it goes down. It's just you all like feel an almost weird sickness over you for a split second as you all proceed to blink. And the next thing you know, you are somewhere else. You look around to see that of a multitude of people in different outfits, not ones that are normal of Shuriman, but yet somehow feel familiar to Shuriman. But what's really out there, more than anything, is looking at the person that's looking at all of you, holding that of their long white-like beard. They say, "I've been expecting you."
Oh, it's fucking Zillion. Yep.
And that's
Didn't
where
even-
we
you see
end
that?
our session.
Zillion.
So with that,
Yo,
we
think
will
we
see
can beat
you
up this
all
old man?
for next time.
Hey, you know Zillion's
Goodbye.
passive in the